Hello, everyone, and welcome to Real Estate Right Now. My name is Jay Izzo, and we are live from the Linda Craft Team studios here in Raleigh, North Carolina, part of the Research Triangle Park. Today is Pie Day, and I'll flip over the cameras. There it is. Everybody's really happy. Yeah, here it is. There it is. Pie Day is right there. You can see they got some pies in front of there. There's Tony, who you've seen on the show before. Matter of fact, you've seen all these people on the show. And here comes somebody with some new pies. Today we're going to talk about a really special event because this is our Thanksgiving Pie Day. And as we do Thanksgiving pies, what we do here at Linda Craft Team is we're going to give out somewhere around 700 pies. These are huge pies, by the way. These aren't small pies. They're about 12 inches across. They're enormous pies. The process is absolutely amazing how they do that. So it's an incredible thing to see, and it's great because we're able to connect back with so many of our past clients who have worked within the crafting team. And we're going to be doing probably some interviews with some past clients and also some of the people that you've seen on the show before. And so this is going to be a really exciting day. And we're going to be on for the next couple hours. So we're going to be talking to a number of people. So we're really excited to have you. So thanks for joining us. You'll see us from time to time switch studio feeds. I'm here right now. Yes, I'm in a red jacket. The obligatory Linda Craft Team red jacket. Typically, we talk about real estate matters that matter to you. That's what we do here. But today is a different show. We want to be able to bring to you what we do here. And I'll do a split screen here so you can see the split screen. And by the way, if you do have a real estate question, we are here to answer that. If you're looking over there at the table with Tony, there's Kim Plump. Kim, you might remember, and Tony, you might remember Kim and Tony because they have both been on the show before. And as you see, Nogi walking across right there right now. And so we'll be doing interviews throughout the course of the day, and I'll be with you. Again, feel free to ask your questions. If you have a real estate-related question, listen, the team is here. They're happy to address the questions. So feel free to jump in and ask us a question about real estate, anything about the market. We even have lenders here throughout the course of the day, and we're planning on interviewing certainly some of the past clients. So we're real excited to have them here, and we're excited that you're here with us and joining us. And I want to thank everybody who's out there right now who is watching us. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Thanksgiving Day Pie Day. It's absolutely one of the most special events that is done here at Linda Craft Team and here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And so we want to give you the experience for the next couple hours so that you can experience what it's like to be here as part of this. It has been a very busy day. This has been going on all day. This will go to about 5 o'clock this afternoon. So this will be an absolutely powerful day to watch everyone here. Got a question here from Judd. Love you guys so much. Love the wonderful things you do for your community and your clients alike. Thanks, Judd. Matter of fact, Judd's wife was just in here. Jess, she was just in here picking up her pie. Hey, Tony. Yes, what pie did Jess pick up? Pumpkin. She picked up a pumpkin pie. So, Judd, there's a pumpkin pie coming home with you right now. Thanks, Judd, for writing in, and thanks for the love that you've given us here on Linda Craft and team, and we appreciate you more than you know. So we are thankful for you, Judd and Jesse. Thank you so much for being a part of our family here at Linda Craft Team Studio. We got a little bit of lull in the action, as you can see. There goes Miss Linda Craft. Here comes Dwayne Reese. You've seen Dwayne on the show a number of times. Coming across is Nogi Armborough. Nogi's been on the show before. And Nogi, he's waving. Everybody say hello to Nogi. And there's Linda Craft. Here comes Linda Craft. She's waving and dancing because you're going to have some energy here. So, hold it. What is she got? She's got her sign. Move over that way just a little bit. I love my real estate agent, and that's what she's got there. And so here they come. And matter of fact, here comes someone else with getting their pie. And by the way, the pies that we're offering here are pumpkin and apple pies. And Linda, will you do me a favor? It's this camera right here. Will you just show people what the size of these pies? Look at the size of these pies. There it is. There's the pumpkin. There's the apple. Look at the size of these pies. These things are heavy. They're weighted, and it takes them all night on Sunday. It takes 2 stores all night on Sunday to make these pies for us to give out the 700 pies we're giving out today. And so it's pretty amazing. I don't have it in the screen here, but we're also doing the 9th annual toy drive. Smile while sending hope. So if you are on Facebook or Instagram, you know what? Feel free to bring your toys for those who don't have, and that's part of Thanksgiving too, right? We're grateful that we do have things that we can give back, and so if you have a toy and you're looking for a toy for someone who doesn't have anything, please bring your new toys. You bring them right here to Linda Craft Team at 7300 Six Forks Road, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27615. That's 7300 Six Forks Road. So even if you don't have a pie today, you can bring in a toy and come in and say hello. We would love to visit with you and just say hi and thank you for bringing a toy that can help those who don't have. And that's something that we can be grateful for, that we can help out others as well. So we're here at the studio, and again, wow, look at everybody's online. It's really an amazing day. I know you can't see all the pies, but these rooms, there are several spaces here, and the garage filled with pies. So many pies, you can't even believe it. It's absolutely amazing. You want to get back in here, Linda?
I do.
All right, so come on in here.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, let me switch. We'll switch over to the other camera. All right, let's go over here, and there's Linda Craft.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, so talk to us about Pie Day. How many years have you been doing this?
Ooh, 14 years.
Okay, so
And I just had one of my first clients come through. Her name is Amelia. She's 89 years old.
wow,
And she looked fantastic.
she looked amazing.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, she, just so lovely to be able to see everyone again. Just lots of hugs and lots of fun. And the whole team is here. We're sporting the red, and it's just great. And then, the added bonus to this 14-year event that we've been doing is to add the toy drive to it.
Right. Yeah.
And when I came in this morning, our box, which is quite large, I know you can't see it from here, we have a few toys in the bottom, and they are sticking out of the top right now. And these toys are going to go to children in our local hospitals. So we have partnered now with Smiling While Sending Hope for 4 years, and I'm grateful for all the work that they do. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Our clients are coming in, and boy, we hope you'll be our client sometime. We'll see you next year. Getting a pie. Thank you, Dave, for what you're doing today.
Thank you. Thanks, honey. That's Linda Craft.
Love you, mean it.
Love you, mean it. That's Linda Craft, the owner and CEO of Linda Craft Team Realtors here in North Carolina. And she is my wife, in fact, as well. So it's pretty awesome as well. I'm going to flip back over so you can see what's going on right now with everybody. We have 2 cameras going so that you can be switching back and forth on those cameras. And okay, hold on here. We got Tony and Fink coming in. Come on in, Tony. I know it's a tight squeeze. There he is. we can raise you up wherever you want to go.
Hey Jay, I wanted to ask the audience,
Sure.
what is the temperature where they are? Because it is 60 degrees and sunny with a Carolina blue sky.
Yes. You know what? That's a great question. So, okay, everybody out there watching, and we're going to ask this throughout the course of the day. What temperature are you experiencing right now where you live? Because I know that we get people from all over the world. So what temperature do you have? Because you're in Raleigh, North Carolina, as Tony said, it's in the 60s.
It is.
And it's warm.
It is warm.
I am sweating.
Yes. Yes, that's because I'm next to you.
But
But I also have a contest. I have an unauthorized contest.
Okay, what's going on?
So if somebody in the audience can guess how many pies we're giving the clients,
The exact number.
within 10. How's
Okay,
that?
okay.
Now I'll give you some hints. We've been in business 35 years.
Right.
We've been doing Pie Day for 14 years. It's more than 100 and it's less than 1,000.
Okay.
And if you guess the right number, we'll have a pie for you next year.
Okay, we'll have a pie for you next year. So here's the deal, folks. If you can guess the pie within 10, the closest one to the actual number. I know I've thrown out a number, but that's not the exact number. We're looking for the exact number. If you can guess the exact number, we will guarantee you that we'll put you on the list for a pie next year.
And if you're not local, we'll give it to your favorite charity,
Yeah.
being the fireman or policeman nearby.
Yeah, okay. And if you're not local, we will give it to a charity that's local here, like whether it's a first responder, with homeless shelter, wherever we'll give that pie away. That's
Awesome.
great. Thank you for doing that.
All right. Well, I know Kim Crump wanted to come up and talk, so I'm going to get her.
Okay. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, Tony.
Thank you, Jay.
All right, that was Tony Fink with Linda Craft Team Realtors, and I got Ginny Bradshaw, and she says, "It is a time to give thanks. I thank God for Linda Craft and the whole team." So thank you, Ginny, for that. We appreciate you. We're thankful for you and thankful for your support of the team. And it's absolutely awesome as you see people walking by. Okay, so if you heard the challenge, all right, we got a challenge out there. If you don't, if wherever you live, right, it doesn't matter. If you can guess the exact number of pies that we're handing out today, we will give you a pie next year. And if you're not local, we'll give it to a charity of your choice here that is local, whether that be the fire department, police department, homeless shelter, where we'll give that pie, hospital staff, whatever it may be, we'll give that pie away if you guess the number of pies we're handing out today. And this is a real special day, folks. Listen, it's Thanksgiving, and we talk about giving thanks, but it's really more than just thanks, right? Be grateful for where we're at today. And, the truth of the matter is we all have something to be grateful for. And I understand that at times we can have really tough times here, but this is a time where, you know what, we should set aside our differences, set aside our issues, set aside our vitriol, and just say, you know what, I need to just be grateful. And let's just be grateful that we got each other, we're able to do this, we're able to be here. We've been in a pandemic for the last couple of years, and things are subtly starting to become a little more like they used to be. It's never going to be normal, but they are becoming a little bit more like they used to be. And so we are certainly grateful for you coming in and being with us here today and watching us in the live stream. And watching us do pie day here. You're seeing everybody come through, getting their pies. Again, pumpkin apple pies that we give out every year. We've been doing it here now for 14 years. I can tell you this, for those people who are guessing, who want to guess how many pies, and just type it in, wherever you're watching this live, type it in what you think the number is, wherever you live, right? And also we want to know what your temperature is. What temperature are you in? We're in the 60s here in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a beautiful sunny day. It's absolutely gorgeous. We also like to know that. But get your pie, because even if you're not a client of Linda Craft, what we will do is next year you can be on the pie list, and then what we will also do, if you're not from here and you get the correct number of pies, what we will also do is we will give a pie to the charity of your choice. That's local here. So whether that be, just examples like the firemen, police department, or for any first responders, or homeless shelters, whatever it may be, you pick it, and we will give that pie to that charity or group of people that you would like to donate that pie to. And so feel free to do that as well. I'm going to be here with you doing this. We will have different people come in and chat throughout the course of the day and talk about this day and what it means, and also get you to see kind of a behind the scenes look at what this is like. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you is going to happen. As this day goes on, as we get closer to people getting off work, it gets more and more busy. And so you're going to hear a lot of ambient noise, you're going to hear a lot of noise in the background, and it's going to be absolutely amazing to do. With that said, I'm going to let you enjoy some sights and scenes. I'm going to shut up for a while and let you enjoy it. But if you have a question, by the way, any real estate related question, please feel free to ask it. We would love to hear your questions because we've got the whole entire team here that would be happy to answer your real estate related questions. So if you've got a real estate related question, come on in and ask it. We would love to answer that. And all right, here, Tony's going to come on back. Hi, Tony. Welcome back.
Hey, Jay.
Hey.
He looked lonely over here by himself.
You know what? I do get lonely. I'm that guy. I'm a little lonely. you up on screen switch. There we go. There he is.
So, how's our audience participation?
It's been great, actually. People, we've got a lot of loves, likes. We've got people watching. It's been good, and we're doing this for the next couple of 2 hours plus.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Sweet. So hit us up because we'll just keep saying the same things over again. But since in 2 days, it's what day?
Thanksgiving.
Correct. And if I can put you on the spot
Sure.
today, what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for?
Oh, wow, that's really a good question. You know what? There's a lot. First of all, I get to. I have the lovely and talented Linda Craft, who's my wife, and I'm grateful for her every day that we're by each other's side and we get to do that. I'm also grateful, though, that I get to do what I get to do. You know, I get to do this, and it fits my natural talents, fits and abilities, and I never take it for granted because this is not something I ever thought I would do, and I'm doing it, and so I'm really grateful for that.
So when you were on the gridiron, when you were playing offensive line or defensive line, you didn't envision yourself being a podcaster.
No, podcasting didn't exist at that.
8-track tapester.
I was an 8-track taster, right? Which you didn't record, right?
Right.
Right. You didn't.
Good point.
You couldn't record it. Yeah, you know, I'm grateful for the time we live in. You know, I got to be honest.
Very true.
We are able to connect with so many people all over now in a way that we can never connect. And I'm really grateful for that. I know that a lot of people, you know, have different opinions about social and that type of thing, but to me, it's just such a great way to stay in contact with everybody because I know that my relationships with other people have gotten closer because of that, and I'm grateful for that.
Well, I agree with you, and I'm going to give a shout out to a high school good friend named George McGowan.
Okay.
And George McGowan hit me up on social media 10, 15 years ago. And that's what got me getting back into it. Like you just said, and I like what you said, which is social media can be a source of good or a source of not good, but we can all make it better by making it a source of good.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to share with you what I'm grateful for.
I would love to hear that. Yeah, sorry.
I'm grateful for the opportunity to be in a position to help people and have purpose in life. Because you can go through life doing whatever, but when you find that career opportunity that you're passionate about, and if that coincides with helping people, which most people's professions do, that puts a lot of joy. So I just want to share that gratefulness. It'd be great to hear from the audience.
Yeah. What are you grateful for? Just keep throwing out challenges. What's your temperature? Guess the number of pies, and what are you grateful for?
I'm going to up the ante. If you guess the number of pies within 10, we'll put you down for 2 pies.
2 pies.
I'll give you my personal pie.
All right, 2 pies it is. 2 pies. We'll make 1 apple, 1 pumpkin.
Sure.
Or if they want 2 apples, they get 2 apples.
2 apples.
Okay, 2 pumpkins.
Yep, or 2 pumpkins.
Okay, all
We
right.
cannot do half and half.
Oh, we
We can't do it half pumpkin, half apple, half pumpkin, half apple.
No, we can't do an apple.
And let me tell you one other thing I'm grateful about.
Sure.
You know, Linda Craft Team, Realtors.
Yes.
One of the biggest words in there is team, correct?
Correct.
So I want to introduce
Biggest word.
my teammate, Steve Kruger,
Yeah.
because I know Steve wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
And he's about to come over. He's probably going to brag about fantasy football, how he beat me by 89 points last week or whatever. But I'm going to have him come over and talk with you.
Okay, let's do that.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you for doing that, Tony. Appreciate it. We got Steve Cooper. I'm going to flip over the camera here as Steve comes over. I want you to see that we've got people coming in right now getting pies. And here comes Steve Cooper. Come on in, Steve. And how are you, man?
I'm doing well, Jay. How are you?
Good. So, Pie Day. How many Pie Days is this for you?
We're in 2022, and I joined the team in 2013, so this is my 10th Pie Day.
10th Pie Day. So this is just
I didn't even realize that
It's
until
a
you asked me
decade.
that question.
decade of pies.
It is a decade of
And
pies.
thousands of pies, by the way, not just a few hundred, thousands.
Yeah, I mean, you think about we give away anywhere from 600 to 800 a year. So probably giving away at least 7,000 pies in my time.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean,
Whoever is making all the money on the back end of these pies, to send us some love.
I think we just made some manager at Costco's job security. I think we gave him job security.
We probably have like one of the most profitable stores in the whole country. They're like, give us your secret. And they're like, go find an agent that buys 700 pies a year. So those of you out there that manage a Costco somewhere else other than the Triangle of North Carolina, there's a tip for you. That's how you can.
And by the way, they're delicious.
They are.
They are. Everybody goes, oh, they're Costco. But no, you don't understand. These pies are
I
delicious.
just gave away our secret there. My bad.
Yeah. But
I don't really come from Costco.
well,
Linda baked all of these pies.
Yeah, right, yeah,
We
right.
owe her a big roll of food.
two stores spend 24 hours overnight baking these pies fresh for us so that we could have them.
They are baked though. These are legit. These aren't like your Mrs. Smith's
No,
pies.
these are 12
These
kids
are,
plus pies.
yeah, these pies are phenomenal.
Yeah, they are phenomenal. So what are you grateful for, Steve?
What am I grateful for? I would say I'm grateful for so many things. You know, it's been a fantastic year. My daughter is off to college and doing extremely well. So I'm very grateful for that. My son's doing extremely well. I'm happily married. I have a great job. My mom is doing well, the best she's been in a long time. So, life is good. I have a lot to be grateful for.
Yeah, I think, this time of year more than ever, we should stop and pause. Because, I mean, we could be grateful for stuff every day, but sometimes we just take it for granted. And, this is the day that you should stop, pause, and go, okay, listen, there's a lot for me to be grateful for. Right? And, by the way, you're watching, you're seeing a bunch of people coming in on camera 2 right now, which I've got enlarged. As Steve and I are real small, but I'll move us back to Steve and I. So Tony put out a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
He put out 3 challenges. Here's the 3 challenges.
3 of them.
Yeah, he's
Good.
got 3 challenges. First one is, what's your temperature where you live?
What is it? Say that
The
again?
temperature, wherever you live and you're watching, what's the temperature where you live? Because it's 60 degrees. The second was, guess the exact number of pies, and Tony will give 2 pies away for next year, even if you're not a client. And if you don't live here, that's okay. We will give those pies to a charity locally here.
I'm not Tony's going to drop them out.
to California.
That's the challenge I throw to Tony. Whoever guesses it, no matter where you live, Tony will drive out to your house next year and bring you your pie.
No, he will not do that. I can tell you that right now. He's not going to do that. And then we have the challenge that are the toys for the kids in the hospital. And people can bring in these support that mission as well. Support those kids.
Yeah, that box is full. We're going to have to get another box.
We have to, and that's okay. We can do it over.
We'll get more boxes.
And that's fine.
Another great guest.
Okay, and I guess we got another guest coming up.
I'm already getting booted out.
I think we're getting. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for.
You are welcome.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. All right, so let's bring in our next guest.
Okay,
Scoot on back here. Come on. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
And what's your name?
Tamara Gregory.
Hi, Tamara. How are you today?
I'm fantastic.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
That's great. So, tell us why you get a pie today, right?
We're actually being the recipient of 12 pies today since we feed so many people on Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, tell us about what you do and who you do.
I am the Shepherd's Table Soup Kitchen, and we feed about 250 people on Thanksgiving Day. As far as I know, we're the only place open on Thanksgiving. So everyone who doesn't have somewhere to go or that's homeless or just in need of community can come and dine with us from 11 to 12. No questions asked. Everybody's welcome.
And where is it located?
It's at the corner of Morgan and McDowell in the basement of the Church of the Good Shepherd.
Okay, so and say the name of the charity.
Shepherd's Table Soup Kitchen.
Shepherd's Table Soup Kitchen, and anybody is welcome.
Anybody and everybody. We just love to have coffee. We call everyone a guest at our table. So
That's awesome. And give us the address one more time so people can.
it's at 121 West Morgan, or it's at the corner of Morgan and McDowell.
Okay, all right, awesome. How long have you been doing that?
I personally have been there 20 years, but the inception of the soup kitchen was 1980,
Wow.
which started with 6 people just feeding out of their cars, and they fed 27 people. And 6 big-hearted people made a big difference.
So how many people do you think you expect possibly to show up?
Probably have about 175 to 200. Yeah, maybe more this year because of COVID and loss of jobs and things. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
we'll be prepared. We'll have plenty of food,
We'll have plenty-
and then we'll have plenty of
And
pie.
you'll have 12 pies to go
Yes.
with it, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for doing that, and for your service to the community, for being here, for being a part of this. I know that there's a lot you have to be grateful for, but your service has been phenomenal. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. We couldn't do it without the help of our community partners like Linda and this group and other folks. So we just appreciate it. We're thankful. Happy holidays to everyone.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Sometimes I look at it, and you never know what you're going to get. We've got another special guest coming in. Here. Come on in.
How you doing?
Okay, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Come on in. Come on here. You can't see you. Come on, come on. Come on, get in here. Get in here. You're tall drink of water, man.
Yeah, 6'5".
I thought I was going to tell you. You're tall drink of water.
Knee problem. I need to play back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your involvement with Shepherd.
Oh, outstanding. It's like I'm the kitchen manager at the soup kitchen, Shepherd Saver Soup Kitchen, 8 years.
Wow.
It's a beautiful thing because you get different volunteers from Monday through Friday.
Right.
And you give it back. You can feed the people and you give it back. I never thought that I would be there that long. It's like, I love my job.
That's
I love my job because I'm helping people. Yeah.
There's something big, right? When we're helping others, it's just so much bigger than us.
Yeah. It makes you go home and you feel better about yourself.
Right?
That you're helping people. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a message in there, right? If you're feeling bad about yourself, help people.
A lot of times I wake up and I be kind of like on a crunchy side. Like I know what I got to do. And then I come in and then I see somebody like you and your wife volunteer and it picks me up.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it helps.
That's awesome. And so you now manage the kitchen line at
Yeah.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a big day Thursday.
Yeah, I came a long way. It'll be my 8th Thanksgiving there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of like used to it. I look forward to it too.
I think it's
Yeah, I kind of look forward to it.
was it Cheryl who I was talking about?
Tamara?
Tamara.
Yeah, my boy.
Yeah, Tamara said that you might be feeding them today with 175 people on board on Thursday.
Yeah.
Are you ready for that, man?
Yeah, no, I'm ready for it because we feeded 174 today.
Wow.
But see, the only thing about it, some people are fortunate
Right.
and do have families, and for that one day they do let them in. So the numbers vary.
Right.
It varies, but it's still going to be 100 and some change.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I like it.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. You're a gift. Thank you for
Thank
thank you for doing what you do and for serving others as you do. And I mean, I know it wasn't an easy trail for you getting here.
Yeah, but see, when I hear stuff like that, it makes me want to go back and invest more in the kitchen. Now I try to do it more. So I love your work, inspiration.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I thank you because you're inspiring to me.
Yeah.
And you're inspiring to the thousands of people who are watching. Thank you for inspiring them, doing what you do, loving the people that you love, and serving them the way you serve.
Yeah.
I'm totally grateful, man. So thank you for doing that. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.
And then, you know what? And serve well, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I
man.
look forward to it.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was cool, right? If you didn't get a chance to see that, that was absolutely amazing. People. So to have somebody come in who's actually serving in the kitchen. And we're going to bring Steve Kruger back. Because we had those
I'm a little shorter than the last
yeah, he's a tall drink of water.
guy. He's taller than you.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a tall drink of water. But he's the kitchen manager for Shepherd.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he runs the kitchen. So he's been doing that for 8 years, serving people at Thanksgiving. And he said they're serving
175 today.
today.
That's fantastic.
That's amazing.
I'm glad we could donate some pies.
Yeah, I mean, they have a dozen, so they get a dozen. We donate. I think that's the other thing right about this is that everybody thinks it's individual, but we will do some things for charities as well. We'll put pies away for charities. That's part of it.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, when this event's done, we always have however many leftover pies, right? 'Cause we don't ever want to run short.
Right.
We have people that reserve the pie, they don't show up. So like over the years, we've taken the leftover pies. Somebody might run them over to like the fire stations close by,
Right.
uh,
Police department.
police department, or last year I took some extra pies over to the people that worked at the assisted living center where my mom is. So and everybody's so excited when you bring them the pie.
Yeah.
It's funny how like when you look at those things too, like that apple pie. It's so the look on people's faces, it's fun.
And the pies are so.
We eat one at my house every year.
Uh,
Actually, we get this year we're not feeding enough people, so we'll just have one. But in years past, I've had one of each. So.
yeah. And by the way, it's hard to tell which one's better, right?
I always struggle with that.
I do too. I struggle with it too. I mean, I put a little whipped cream on the pumpkin,
Right.
fabulous. A little vanilla ice cream, heat up that apple.
That's hard to beat right
And
there.
that's it's
Hot apple pie with some
vanilla
vanilla
ice cream is
a little
so.
caramel sauce.
Yeah,
But I do love pumpkin pie. Nobody else in my family likes it.
Really?
So,
I love. Matter of fact, I read that of the pies to eat during the holidays,
right.
one with the most amount of sugar is pumpkin pie.
Since it's the natural sweetness of the pumpkin.
Yeah, it's the lowest in sugar of all the pies that we typically eat during the holidays, and it's actually got the most nutritional value because it's higher in protein.
So everybody's going to see pumpkin pie. I'm
Well,
going to tell my kids if they want to eat healthy this year, I'm bringing them a pumpkin pie instead of an apple pie.
yeah, that's exactly what you need to do.
Full of fiber and nutrients.
Well, it's a squash.
Exactly.
I mean, if you think about it, it's a superfood. It's a superfood. It's a
Pumpkin pie is a superfood, folks, so you can eat as much of it as you like, and it's good for you.
I'm not feel guilty.
Exactly. We'll forget that they added cream and sugar.
Right, and butter.
And butter.
We'll forget that for sure. I'm gonna bounce this over so people can see the pie thing going on. We've got all sorts of people coming in and getting their pies and interacting. I mean, how fun is it for you when you see one of your former clients come in and grab a pie? I mean, what's that like for you?
So it's really nice. It's a great way to reconnect with people, right? Because you work with them to buy or sell a house, and for a period of time there, you're very much involved in their lives, and then you're not once the house sells, right? So and you keep in touch, but still, you're not typically not talking.
No, not face to face. Yeah.
So seeing that this event's always nice. This is, of all the events we do, this is always my favorite because it's probably obvious to the viewers just seeing what's going on out there. But there's a lot of energy for this event, and it's like this all day long. I mean, it started at 10 a.m., people coming through the door, and everybody's always in good spirits when it's the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, what are we at now? It's 2:40 in the East Coast time, and so this has been on now for 4 hours and 40 minutes.
That's been going on for 4 hours and 40 minutes.
And we've still got about 2 hours and 20 minutes to go. But it does, and it's nonstop. I mean, it may be a lull, like it's slower, but it's nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's very little, like you do have a lull here and there, but not much. And then you also get a bit of a push towards the end of the day when people are getting off work.
Right.
It's steady all day long.
Yeah, it's going to be that way all day long here today. And by the way, if you're just joining us live here, we are live here at Linda Craft Team Studios, actually the office, where we actually do the Real Estate Right Now show. And by the way, you can still ask real estate questions here. We're happy to answer those. But what this is and what you're watching is Pie Day. This is our annual Pie Day event. We're going to give out hundreds of pies. And matter of fact, if you want to get a pie, 2 pies next year, all you have to do is write in and guess what is the exact number of pies that we're giving out. If you get that number, if the person closest to that number is going to get 2 pies next year, and even if you don't live in the area, what we're going to do is we're going to give those 2 pies next year to a charity of your choice that is here locally in the Raleigh area, and we're happy to do that for you. And also, Tony issued out a little bit of a challenge. What is the temperature that you're watching us at? So, your body temperature. Right now, we're 62 degrees plus here in the Raleigh-Durham area. wherever you're watching, tell us what your temperature is. That would help us out a lot. I'm going to let you run back.
Did you say it's 62 degrees outside?
Yeah.
I've been inside since like.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
It's
I might
sunny.
have to step outside.
Yeah, step outside because it's beautiful. Because I'm sweating.
So real quick before I leave, you said Tony had 3 challenges. What was the third? Flip side.
Hold it here. Temperature. Oh, you know what it was? It was that he originally said he could give up 1 pint and then he bumped it up to 2 pints if you guess. That's what it was. That's what it was. So I got it confused. So there's really only 2 challenges. He just bumped it up a notch.
I have a third challenge. I have
Okay.
a challenge
Okay.
for Tony
Okay. What's the challenge for Tony?
to win enough games from now until the end of the football season to not be the toilet bowl champion.
Okay, to win. Okay, so folks, if you don't know, so here at Linda Craft Team, we have a fantasy football. I guess it's fantasy football league, right? It's a league. And so everybody's involved, and so there's a lot of poking at each other about who's winning and who's losing. And so Tony issued out 2 challenges. So Steve comes back with the first one, Tony, to win enough games to not be in the toilet bowl. You have to understand, you do not want to be losing this team in this league because you're going to have to put a. Well, we have this
It's like a plastic tag that goes around your license
that says I am.
that says I lost at fantasy football
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. I lost the Linda Craft Team fantasy football. Yeah, you don't want to do it. Although,
And I will say, I am also in the running at the moment to be in that tournament, which I'm trying to avoid. So I issued a challenge to myself as well.
well, yeah, that's beautiful. So listen, we're much busy. Oh, let's see. We got some folks coming in here. Let's see. Okay. Don't you love it when we get spammed right on live on the show?
Dating online.
Yeah. We're getting spammed right online here. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you for spamming us. We appreciate that.
All right.
All right, man. Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
All right. Enjoyed your
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. That's awesome. That's awesome. We're here at Linda Craft Team Studios. We're going to be here for the next couple hours. We're here till 5 o'clock is when I will be here. I will be talking to you and with maybe the occasional bathroom break. I will be talking to you here at Linda Craft Team Studios. You can see, as you can see, we're in that little wall time. I'm going to move the camera around just a little bit so you can see what's going on here. And there's the camera. You can start to see everybody walking through. This is really a special day. And by the way, thank you everybody who's watching. This is such a special day for us because this is our opportunity to reconnect face to face with the people who've supported us over the years. And I mean, we've already had an 89-year-old client, by the way, who was one of Linda's first clients back in the 80s when interest rates were like 18%. Everybody said, "Oh my God, interest rates." Well, when Linda started this company, and she started, interest rates were 18%, and we are nowhere close to that. And that's where it all started back in 1985. And so this is an opportunity for the whole team, the Linda Craft team, to give back to their clients that they've worked with before, and be able to reconnect with them and say thank you during this time of year. And we just want to say thank you very much for helping us and being supportive of us, and at the same time give a little something back to you because we're grateful. Listen, Tony's issued out 2 challenges to you. One is, what is the temperature that you're watching this from, wherever you're at, or within the country? What is the temperature? Because it's 62 for Raleigh. And then the second challenge is 2 pies. So somebody can guess. The closest person to the rest of the number of exact pies that we're giving out today. That person will get 2 pies next year if you're local. If not, we will give those 2 pies to charity of your choice here locally. Doesn't matter if it's local here, we will give those 2 pies to that local charity. So we would love to be able to do that for you. So feel free to put in your guesses here today as you get to see the backstage look of the craft team as we're giving out pies. If you didn't get to see these pies are huge. These pies are at least 12 inches across, and they're absolutely amazing, and they're delicious. I mean, we've been doing this now 14 years here in the craft team. Fortunately, and I'm just telling you, the pies are absolutely phenomenal. So good. I love it. And what we do is we do a pumpkin and apple pie. And people, how it works is that past clients we'll send out a card, postcard, or an email, and we'll say, hey, it's pie day, pick your pie, and then come in on Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And then what we do is you can pick your pie and apple or pumpkin, and then come and pick them up here at the office. And then what happens is they come pick them up and get to say hello and thank everybody for being here. It's awesome that we get to do that and share that with everyone. I'm going to just get this table turned just a little bit more here. We can just turn around so you can kind of see it. So that you can see the presentation there. Man, a lot of loves and likes for what we're doing here today, and so we appreciate that. I'm going to switch cameras here. Oh, Tony's coming back. Uh-oh. Let's get Tony on. All right, Tony.
I'm going to come back, Jay, and see how you're doing.
I'm doing great. I mean,
Taking a break from the pies.
Oh, yeah. Well, you should. There's a lot of pies.
It is.
And it's a lot.
I could tell you the number, but then I'd give away the answer to the quiz.
Yeah, you can't do that because there's an answer to the quiz. This is just how many pie days have you?
This is 7 or 8.
Wow.
And I would say this is maybe the third biggest.
Okay. Because Kruger, Steve said that this was his 10th.
Wow.
This was his 10th anniversary.
He's got a couple more.
Yeah, so 10th pie day, right?
Yeah.
And now you've eaten these pies. I can tell people that they're delicious.
You are not lying, Jay. Not that you would lie. I would like to say there's no calories in them, but we can worry about that on Friday. I'm a fan of the apple pie. I think apple pie rocks.
Okay.
Some people on the team think pumpkin pie is
I'm
better.
one of those. I'm a pumpkin pie guy.
I won't judge you, but you're wrong. But yeah, no, these pies are fabulous, and we joke that it's Linda's great grandmother's third cousin's aunt's secret recipe that we spend all night making.
Right.
However, they are phenomenal, and it's as you were saying earlier, it's such a joy to reconnect with clients of old and new, and just share a little gratitude with them. And what's even better is how much gratitude they share back when they come in. I mean, you can get a pie anywhere, right? Now, you can't get our pie anywhere, but it's really kind of nice that people, it's kind of fun, and it's become sort of an institution.
It is. It really has become this, it has a life of its own. I keep telling people that it's really hard to put into words, but this day has become such a life of its own, and it's really fun to just be here. And even if it's just fun to just hang out here, because everybody's happy. This is like, we of all
Start of holiday.
But here's the other thing. There is so much vitriol in this world right now. In this place today, none of that.
Just joy.
It's just joy.
And I know Linda mentioned the toy giveaway, which we're all very privileged. We all go through difficult times, but anytime you can do something to help out a child, that's a great cause for us. But I agree with you, and I would say this year is no different than any other year with respect to the level of niceness and joyousness, and it's a cliche, but thankfulness that walks through the door. So it's so exciting.
Okay. It looks like I've got a line of people who want to get in here.
All right.
So we better let them get in.
No.
And then
my agent said I get 15 minutes. All right, I'm gonna vacate. Okay. Maybe I'll come back if you're alone.
That's awesome. I would appreciate if you do that. Come on. You want to come in? Come on in, Dwayne. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go too. You'll know this guy.
All right. Hey, Jay.
Hey, you know this guy. This guy has been on the show, the Real Estate Right Now show, over and over again.
Several times.
And this is how many pie days for you?
Oh my gosh, this is I guess number 8.
This is 8 for you.
Number 8, yeah.
So did you and Tony come in about the same time?
A couple years ahead of Tony.
Okay. So he wasn't sure if it was 7 for him or.
Yeah, I think I'm 8. So,
Kruger said this was his 10.
Yeah, he's Kruger's a couple years ahead of me. I think I was a couple years ahead of Tony.
So what does this day mean for you when you do this day? Because this thing has a life of its own.
It does. Jay, it is. Pi Day is my absolutely favorite day of our real estate calendar. It really is, and it's much more my favorite next to the unloading of the pies.
Oh, right.
Okay, so the unloading of the pies, my back. I mean, 7 years ago, I don't think my back was this sore, but no, 7 years later. But yeah, it is a fun day because it's an opportunity for us to just really say thank you to our clients, our friends. And it really is. It's a fun day because we get to see people. I had a client come in. They bought probably 6 or 7 years ago, and she had her 2 children with her, and I didn't recognize her at first because the kids had grown so much.
Wow.
And it's like, oh wow. And then it dawned on me who it was. But it's just a fun day. You get to see people. Spread some Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right. Early Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So a lot of fun. And a good piece of news, Joe. Our past clients and anybody that wants to be our future client, these pies are special because they're fat-free pies. Okay? There's a lot of fat in them, but they're free to our clients.
They're free to our clients. There's a lot of fat in, but they're free to
That's
clients.
my definition of fat.
That's beautiful. So let me ask you this. What are you thankful for this year?
Oh, wow. I am thankful for an extraordinary year.
Good for you.
A really extraordinary year. It has been interesting for both us as agents and then certainly for our clients. We started out the year with an unprecedented level of inventory. And so it was a real challenge to be a buyer in our market, but I think nationwide, it was a challenge to be a buyer. And then we saw the market go through a really big shift. And right now it's a little bit of a challenge to be a seller. And so it's been an extraordinary year for real estate, but it's just been a really extraordinary year of blessings for me. So I'm really thankful for all that I've got to experience.
Did you get married?
I got married. I did. And we had a number of awesome trips.
Right.
A little trip to Jamaica, got to water ski in the Caribbean. That was a special moment.
Your sweet wife was running through here.
She was. She came by to pick up a couple of pies. I've got a couple of clients that live very close to me, and I'm going to be seeing them tonight. So dropping a couple of pies by. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, absolutely. And I heard a rumor that Tony had put out a contest.
He did. Two things. First of all, what is your temperature where you live and watching this right now?
Okay.
And
I heard that one.
And then the second one is 2 pies. To anyone who guesses the exact number or closest to the exact number,
that was the number. That was the contest I heard, and so I'm going to let the listening audience know that I got some intel on that number, and so if they need any offer advice, I'm the real estate agent to give them offer advice on the pie guesstimate. And all they have to do is text me or call me at 919-623-3731, and I will offer them the pie guesstimate offer advice. Extraordinary.
That's beautiful.
All right.
Thanks, Dwayne.
All right. Thanks, Jay.
Appreciate it. Dwayne Reese. I'm going to flip over to camera 2. We're going to let you see what's going on here. Pi Day is going on right now here at Linda Craft Team. It's absolutely fabulous. We're having a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. If you're looking for a place where there's absolute 100% joy, it's right here. It's amazing. For the first time, we're seeing, I don't know another place where there's just so much joy, so much happiness, and everybody's smiling. And in the world that we live in today, there's so much vitriol and so much other things. We're in a place where here today that people are enjoying it. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful, and I think that's what. One of the reasons why this day is also so special is that there are people, and I've seen people I haven't seen in years.
How are you, sir?
So we're really grateful that they're here as well. So this is a lot of fun for us to do and for us to see. There's my friend Dave. Come on in, Dave. Come on.
We got a very happy client coming over.
Come on back around here. Come on back around here. How are you, man?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome. So, you come on a little just closer to me, just a little bit.
Okay.
There we are. How you been, man?
I've been good.
And what? So, how many years ago did you buy our house with Linda?
2
So it's been 2 years ago.
2 years ago in August.
Wow. And do you enjoy it?
I do.
Good for you. And you get a pie.
I got a pie. An apple pie.
You got an apple pie. And this is your second one, right?
Third?
Third pie.
Yeah.
And by the way, are they good?
Oh, great. Great.
Yeah, right. Now, Dave, you and I have known each other for like 20 some odd years.
Yeah, at least.
At least, right? At least 20 years. And we played in a band together. And we know each other. What is this day like for you when you come here? Because I know, this is kind of a special day for a lot of people. What's it like when you come in here and you see the smiles and the pie and everything?
Oh, it's a happy thing. It's a happy thing.
Right. Yeah, right. There's a feel-good thing. I tell people there's just a feel-good environment here where your job, there may be issues in the world, but in this place today, it's a happy place. What are you grateful for?
Well, one thing, grateful to have a home to live. Grateful to be working. Grateful for family, for friends like you, and so many others.
You know what, Dave? I can't say thank you enough for using us. It is, David. Thanks for using us. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing the story. It's so great to see you again, my friend. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you Merry Christmas.
Okay, you too.
All right, take care. It's my friend David. Awesome. I haven't seen him. I have not seen him.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on back.
Well, where are we on? We're on
We're live.
podcast here.
We're live. We're live.
Man, it's good to be here.
Tell us your names.
I'm Bob Little.
Hey, Bob. Good to see you.
Yeah, I've been in Raleigh forever.
When did you first join this team?
Oh my gosh, what, 12, 15? How many years ago? Whoa, from the get-go. And I'm looking at Linda just so you can see from here. I'm looking at Linda. Yeah, my cheater giving me advice on, yeah. Oh, from the get-go.
So you've been doing Pie Day for 14 years?
I think so, yeah. It's one of the greatest traditions. We really appreciate it. Pie Day, it's Santa Claus.
This is a fun day. I keep telling people how much fun it's like the world is falling apart maybe in other places, but if we come in here on this day, it's just a happy day.
Look at all these people coming through. It's happy and get apple pie, and it's delicious apple pie.
It's a good apple pie.
It's very good apple
pie. I tell people that all the time, like, you don't understand. These pies are really good.
Yeah, it's a delicious apple pie.
And so let me ask you, what do you think?
I'm thinking about health and family, and I'm just happy to be here.
Right, better,
and an apple pie.
Better, I always say it's better to be looking down at the grass than from underneath it, right?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for being here today again for 14 years for you. I think it's been so since the beginning of it. So thanks, Rob. Have yourself a very happy Thanksgiving.
Here, a shout out to Steve Kruger.
All right, absolutely.
Man.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thanks, Bob. You know what? This is the fun of doing Pie Day. The fun of doing Pie Day is getting to chat with and talk with so many people, and it's such an enjoyable experience. Tony Fink, who is one of our seller and buyer specialists here at Realtors, has issued two challenges for you. One is, wherever you're watching this film, what is the temperature? It is sunny, and it's in the 60s. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And then the second challenge is, if you can name one of the pies, we will give you 2 pies next year. And if you're not working, so that's what we're doing. I think we're trying to see if we can get somebody else. Come on in here. All right.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Muriel Bijou. And Muriel, how long have you been with Linda Craft Team?
So it made 20 years in April.
20 years in April. And so this is your 14th Pie Day because we've been doing 14 years.
This is my 14th Pie Day. And I've been here at every one of them. And I've enjoyed it very much. Linda's very gracious.
And so what is your favorite thing about Pie Day?
So,
I'm going to just take a picture of me.
So, Pie Day. Let me tell you a little bit about Pie Day. Pie Day is a day, of course, after 20 years, I have a lot of clients, a large database, thanks to Linda Craft. But and I've kept in touch with all these people throughout the years. And today is one of the days that I get to see them once every year. So that's, I think, is the best. To see them, to give them a hug, to wish them happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas and all of that. I think that that's just the best thing. Of course, the other best thing is to see their faces when they pick up the pie.
It's pretty amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, they just look at the pie and they go, oh, okay, well, I guess we got pie for everybody.
They're huge. The pies are huge.
And I think that that's another big thing that I love. Yeah, I
So,
love it.
one of the things I've talked to when you come here, regardless of what's going on in the world, this is one of the happiest places when you walk in this door. You can just feel positive, happy energy, and it's really special. It's a special day.
It's a special day, and I think that the people that Linda has chosen to be on her team make it an even more special day. So we all are like brothers and sisters. We're just a family.
Yeah.
And so
Occasionally dysfunctional.
Occasionally. I wasn't going to say that. But I think when they come in the door, I think they feel that love. Everybody feels that love. And it's just, it's a happy place. Like you just said. Yes.
Well, you know what? Thank you for joining me. It's great to
My
have you.
pleasure.
20 years. Can't wait for another 20.
Oh, I don't know about that, Jay. So.
Did you see her? Did you see one of her early clients? She was 89 years
Oh,
old.
sure.
Did you see
I
how
didn't
she looked? She looked amazing.
Amazing.
And just when she told me she was 89, I was like,
You
no,
didn't know?
no way, no.
And she probably bought her house in Linda in
In
1986.
86 or something like that. Yeah. It's like, and I'm like,
I know.
she's 89 years old and she's getting her house.
So,
And that was when interest rates were like 18%.
yeah. Well, I know. I bought a house in 1981.
Right. So I mean,
So-
people were like, oh, the interest rates.
Right.
Back then it was interest rates.
So in this day and age, I don't know if anyone on the podcast has said this, but we learned a cute little rhyme from someone, and I don't remember who it was. But marry the house and date the ring.
You know who taught me that just a few weeks ago? Doug Skinny.
That's the one.
I never had heard it before. And he said, you never heard it before? I said, no. He said to me, no, it's the real thing. Marry the mortgage, date the ring.
Marry the house.
Oh, he said marry the mortgage, date the ring.
Okay, well, I like to marry the house because they're going to buy a house with that that heavy mortgage.
Right.
Or not heavy, but whatever. But with that mortgage rate, but that can be changed.
Right.
That can be changed. It always can be changed. Hello.
So,
I'm fine. Who am I? I'm Muriel. Eddie. Nice to meet you, Eddie.
Eddie, do what? How about Muriel? I'm going to let Eddie come on in here.
Absolutely.
Talk to Eddie.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jay.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Muriel. Come on in, Eddie. Come on in. How are you doing, Eddie? I haven't seen you in a while.
I see your pictures all the time.
I'm all over. That's for sure.
You are. Things going well?
Things are going well. So you're here Pi Day.
Absolutely.
How many Pi Days?
Every year.
How many Pi Days? Have you been here since the very first one, like 14 years ago? So it started 14 years ago.
Probably so. It's been at least that since we bought the house.
Okay, so it's been 14 years you've come Pi Day. What is so enjoyable about this thing? What makes it enjoyable for you?
It is seeing people, and seeing you and Linda, seeing the faces, the red.
Oh, all the red.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, people can't see. I know you can't see the audience, but there's so much red in this office.
Absolutely.
It is so much red. So, tell us, what do you think? What do you think?
I tell you, I am so thankful that I have a Savior that has guided me in the proper direction. My life has been
Good for you.
yeah, absolutely.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
How about you? What do you think?
Oh man, well, There is so much. I tell people that I'm really thankful that I'm married to the woman that I'm married to, my bride. First of all, but I'm also thankful that I get to do what I get to do using my natural gift talents and abilities, and do these shows and interview and speak and write books and coach people. I am so grateful that I get to do that. It's amazing when you're doing the things you're naturally gifted at, how your life just unfolds in a very special way. And when you can use your God-given gifts, talents, and abilities, that just makes life so much easier to do. I'm so grateful for that. And I have, beautiful children, stepchildren that are awesome, and I love them dearly. I am grateful for this whole team and this group of people. They are brothers and sisters, and sometimes sons and daughters. And really grateful for them. And I'm grateful that we get to do this every year for 14 years. And because I was telling everyone I've talked to, said, regardless of what's going on in the world, when you walk in through the door here, there's just joy and happiness.
Oh, every time you go by,
it smiles. It's amazing. That's amazing that your world could be crumbling, but as soon as you walk in the door, you just don't even think about it.
Absolutely. Well, I remember when you guys met. I remember when you got married.
Wow.
And
24 years ago.
Yeah, I remember because I think that was the time we were riding around with Linda looking at the houses.
Yeah,
she was telling us about you. We knew you, but
right. Yeah, but you didn't get to meet me, and then you met me because I was doing a bunch of acting and music at the time. Eddie, it's so great to see you, man. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas to you too, brother.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, appreciate you. Eddie King, former client here at Craft Team Realtors, and we're about to bring in Andy Tuesday, one of our buyers, seller buyers.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Lord. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, nobody really wants to hear sing.
Well, it depends. I love to hear you sing, Jay. I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing. But I try.
Well, what here's
I do the best I can.
Here's the thing. So we're live, right? And we're recording. And I keep telling people, I have a face for radio, and I really should not have my face on this whole thing. But yet,
yeah,
here I am.
You have a face for radio, and you have a voice for real.
So you've been here. Have you been here for all 14 Pi days?
Almost. This will be my 11th Pi day.
So this is 11 Pi days. So you broke the 10-year mark.
Yes, I did. Breaking barriers.
Breaking barriers.
Breaking through.
So what's so special about this day?
Everything. So this day is about giving back. It's about saying thank you. It's about being a pillar in the community, not just in the real estate community, but in the local community. And it's really about our clients, because without our clients, there's no Linda Craft. There's no Linda Craft Team. So it's just a way for us to really reflect on all the things that everybody's done for us, and so we can say thank you.
And one of the things that trying to get people to know out there is that this is the one place, the one day a year, where it's like absolute 100% joy.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you walk outside that door, I can't guarantee what's going to happen.
Right.
But when you walk inside this door,
yeah,
it is just, you just feel the happiness and the joy and watching the smiles and the surprise at how big the pies are.
Right. What I think it is, it's the smell. They like seriously, when you think about one of the old tricks with real estate is like make some cookies when somebody comes over, right? And it just really
for the open house.
Exactly. Well, it's the same thing here on Pi. As soon as you walk through the doors, you're like just engulfed with this deliciousness of apple and pumpkin pie. And like, how could you not be happy when you come here and pick up one of those for yourself, right? Like, I would really like to know the analytics on how many people actually make it home with the pie and don't just eat it in the car. I'm serious, because when you think about it, like that's tempting to really just dig in. I'd really like to get a couple testimonials of clients that like didn't make it home. Like husband or wife is like, "Oh, did you get the Linda Craft pie? Oh, darn it, I forgot it this year." Well, next year we need to remember it next year. Yeah, we do.
Well, here's the thing: we were unloading pies yesterday.
Yep.
and the smell of the pies, they had just been.
I mean, you were unloading pies, Jay, because you did most of the work. I mean,
No,
literally,
I carried some pallets.
Yeah, some pallets.
I carried
about 20 pallets.
I carried some pallets, but the smell of the pies when they came out fresh it was hard not to want to just hope one kind of like just got destroyed, so you just eat it off there.
Yeah. Well, and ever since Linda started doing the video through Costco while they're making the pies, that was eye-opening to see how many people are behind all of these pies, these hundreds of pies. That's amazing. And it's so cool to see that because, there's so much that goes into this day, like you were saying, and to really have these home-baked pies for all of our time. I mean, it's really cool. It's such a cool day.
It's really cool. And we're so glad to have you here. I've asked everybody the same question. And so I'll ask you, what do you think?
Oh, God, what am I not thankful for? I'm thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for my Savior, Jesus Christ. I'm thankful for Linda Craft and you and all my wonderful teammates. I'm thankful, obviously, for my family, my wife, my daughter, my parents, brothers and sisters, my wife's family. I mean, I can go on and on, Jay. Like this is what's near and dear to me. But this day, I'm thankful for my clients. I've been blessed to be able to work with over 500 clients in the last 10 years. It's amazing to help that many people buy and sell houses. I tell everybody when they ask me, where do you work? Why do you do it? Why do you do it for so long? The best career decision I ever made was joining the Linda Craft Team over 10 years ago because it has changed my life, and it is because of the amount of clients that I've had the privilege to be able to serve and be a part of their lives. And this day is just a small way to say thank you for that, and a small way to give something back. But it's a huge day for us here because it just really reminds us how thankful we are for our clients. So yeah, one of the many things I'm personally thankful for, but a big part of what I'm thankful for in my life.
That's awesome. Thanks, man.
Hey, brother. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
You too. Thanksgiving.
Thanks. I'll see you soon. That was Andrew Truesdale. What we got going on, Tony? My mic's not loud enough?
Yeah, if you turn up the volume. Pump up the volume, Jay.
All right, I'll turn up my volume.
But Brenda's going to come over.
All right.
Brenda's a long-standing repeat Linda Craft team.
All right, I'll turn up my mic.
Jay, this is Brenda.
Okay,
Brenda, this is Jay.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. So,
She lost a bet with the Clemson Notre Dame game.
Sports and Clemson and Notre Dame.
Oh, that thing. Well, he does that.
I know, but he only is able to do it certain times, certain years, because it doesn't happen all the time.
So Brenda, what's your connection?
So I bought and sold through Linda Craft, but I think what I would like you to ask me where I can really support is just you could say what brought me in here.
Okay, so Brenda, what brought you in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, that's all live right there. These are live.
Where are you looking?
So that's kind of right.
Well, since you asked,
yes,
prompted for you to ask,
yes.
What's really cool about being here is, and everybody who is a current customer or even a future customer, it's days like today that really separate the realtor business. What Linda Craft represents goes beyond just the buy and sell of your home. And this is the kind of stuff that, and I'm in sales, been in sales for 34 years. And what really separates any company or any person is their level of customer service. And I feel like days like this where you give back, you don't have to, right? But it's a little something to bring people together and to share with their family and friends. And this is just one example of what Linda Craft represents. And I'm thrilled to keep doing it. I think that this is my 4th or 5th year coming, and want to keep coming back. And we're always welcome to come back. And I thank you for that.
Oh, no, thank you. Like we said all along today, is that when you walk in here, the rest of the world may be falling apart, but there's just this joy and happiness when you walk through the doors. It's amazing.
The atmosphere that's been created here is exactly that. That door shuts and you do forget about all your problems. It's so festive, so welcoming, so peaceful, and yet so cheerful. And those are things that we all need right now.
We do, right? We do. We do.
Yes.
Right? And it's a beautiful thing. Did you get a pumpkin or apple?
I got apple. I decided to do something a little different. Normally, my kids didn't want me to ever compete with their grandmother's apple pie, but a couple of them tried Costco's apple pie recently and said, let's get that one because it's that good. But it doesn't take the place of my mom's,
Right.
but it will be in addition to.
It will be addition to. we gotta
Because it's a good one. Exactly.
It really is a good pie.
It's a phenomenal
It's
pie.
an amazing pie.
So you can't go wrong with whichever one you choose.
Right, they are
So,
brilliant. Brenda,
yes.
thank you so
Oh,
much.
it's a real pleasure.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
I don't know where your pie went, but it's probably over there. Awesome. We're having a good time here. This is Pie Day. One thing about Pie Day is here's a day where we are able to give back to the clients. They get to choose an apple or pumpkin pie, and they get to I'm not sure what's going on there. There's a lot of just people getting the pies, making the size of the pie coming by. And these are huge pies. It's going to be like this, by the way. It's going to keep going, and it's an amazing event. There's two challenges for those of you who haven't been able to join us. Two challenges. One is the first challenge is what is your temperature when you're watching us from like that? All right, I'm here. And then the second is if guess the number of pies. The person closest to the exact number of pies we're going to give out today. We're going to give you 2 pies next year. If you're local, you get 2 pies next year. If you're not local, that's okay. We will give them to a local charity of your choice. We will hand out 2 pies, and that's Tony's challenge. Everybody out there. So, and also we have a challenge if you want to bring in a new toy. We're giving away toys for your children who are in the hospital who don't have, and so it's an opportunity for us to do that. My next guest here, you remember him from just a week ago on the show. His name is Scott. We call him Scotty Body, but Scott Johnson.
Should never picked that name.
You should have never picked that name, but you did.
I did.
Now you're stuck with it.
Yeah.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's you know what? This is your first.
It's my first Pie Day.
Right.
It's been amazing.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's just like high energy all day long.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. I did not realize. I knew it would be busy. I mean, I saw the number of pies.
Right. Don't tell.
I saw the number of pies. Yeah, I won't give it away. But I didn't correlate that with how many people that would be coming through. And it's been just like this pretty much all day long.
It's amazing. What is one thing about this day so far that you went that beyond that you went, wow?
I say the one thing that stuck out to me is how many of the agents know the names of all of their clients that recognize them and know them by name. That's been pretty amazing.
Andrew has had 5 clients and recognizes everyone.
Yeah, Muriel too.
But 20 years.
20 years. And there hasn't been one person that's come in that she didn't know immediately who they were.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. I aspire to that. Don't know that I can pull that off, but you know, I had a client come in and did recognize her, thankfully. But that was it was a really neat experience there as well. Just check back in, talk to them, hear how they're doing. They closed this year, so to hear that their 13-year-old daughter that was just heartbroken about moving is now flourishing and so happy where she's at. That was really cool. That's my second favorite thing today.
Well, isn't it true that one of the things that you can't compensate for is that face-to-face interaction, where you get to take it deeper, right?
These are true relationships we're building. It's not some surface level thing. We're really building relationships and getting to know these people.
Well, I've said that we don't really sell our houses here because we have people transition in life. Because every place you've ever lived has been a transition.
Absolutely.
I think about that 13-year-old girl. It was a huge transition. Huge. Right? But now she's flourishing.
At that age, she switched schools. Right. That's big. And she's loving it. She's really blossomed, which is just amazing to hear. So, and these are first-time buyers. Right. So, huge transition, huge change in life. And just a really proud moment for me to be able to help them with that transition. So,
it's kind of cool. Everybody's going to ask, the world outside can be miserable, full of betrayal. Walk over the doors of this thing, it just changes me.
Just listen.
Right, right.
It's great. Yeah. Everything has been upbeat and positive all day. And just wonderful to see. You see the smiles and everybody checking in and hugging and handshaking.
And it's getting busier. I'm going to flip the camera too, so you can see how busy it's going to be. But
we're getting to that time of day.
It's really super busy. Well, I'm going to let you go get back to it.
Absolutely. I'm going to load pies. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's just, I'm going to try to move this camera here real quick. So you can see people are just coming through the door of this, which I can't show you because the sun's coming through like it's 62 degrees. Actually, it's about 65. But it's beautiful here. There are people just packed up at the door to my right, which you're looking at. It's absolutely, we're here at the offices here, 73 this is Pi Day. This is the 14th year that we have handed out huge office. Absolutely. They're sometimes bigger than the arm. Very big. Enormous prizes, fabulous and delicious. And people are just fantastic. It is just a joyous part. Here, like I said, we've been listening for 14 years. It's amazing. It's just a privilege to be able to do that here. And we've got a couple challenges for those who are watching live. First of all, by the way, let me just say to everybody, I want to thank you for the love that you guys are hitting the love and the like button out there on Facebook and for those watching LinkedIn. This is one of those days where, regardless of what's going on, everybody is happy. The smiles are infectious, they're contagious. It's just that's why one of the reasons why I think this day is absolutely fabulous day here at Pi Day, here at Linda Craft Team. Carolina. Two challenges. First challenge is type in what is the temperature in your area where you're watching us from. The second challenge is guess the exact number of pies we're giving out, and the person closest, we will give you 2 pies next year. We'll put you on the list, whether you've purchased with us or not. And if you don't live in our area, what we will do is we will give that pie to a local charity of your choice. So just let us know. It looks like it's going to pop back in here. Come in. Hi.
Hi, you've been working so hard over here. I thought I'd bring you some Linda Craft Team water.
All right, so we got to do this. Let me flip over to camera 1. Let me get camera 1 going over here. So flip over to camera 1. There we are.
Okay, yeah. So We need to hydrate.
Right,
Yes. Linda Craft Team water. For the big guy.
Yeah, no, there is. This is actually Linda Craft Team. You can see it right there.
Yeah, and we have our moving truck on it because we let our clients and charities use our moving truck for free. Yeah. Are you having fun?
I am. This has been. I've told everybody and everybody, the world can be a miserable place out there right now, but when they walk through the door, it's just so happy and smiles, and it's contagious, and it's amazing how when people walk through the door that they've forgotten everything about the day at the office, they've forgotten every problem that they've ever had. People in interviews say, you know what, yeah, just forget everything. It's not wrong. And, you know, I think when we can supply a place where we have a place where they know it's going to be happiness and joy, right? That's really, really, really special that we can provide in that place. Yeah. And by the way, people come in with toys and we're overflowing.
I cannot believe all the toys.
It's amazing.
Oh, we are so blessed. Yeah, it's so cool. You know, just it's lovely to see. I was just talking to Dwayne, and he said we had people that have survived from 10 years ago, and they have aged, and they had children, and now they're showing up with their kids, and I mean, I said, well, imagine me, 37 years.
Right? Yeah. I mean, and the lady who came in, how long ago did she arrive? Was that 86?
86, 87, yeah. And she is still in her house. She is still in her house. I did good. I understand she
She really liked it.
She's such a sweetheart.
25 years in that same house. Or 35 years.
Actually. 35, yeah. Yeah, you're better at math than me. Yes,
well, evidently I wasn't.
I don't know. You had a moment.
I had a moment. I got it
You've been standing here for a lot of hours talking to a lot of people.
It's been a day.
Only you can do that.
It's been a day. Interviewing people from different places. It's been fun. This is like it's really been easy because it's been so much fun. Yeah, how can you go wrong because everybody's so happy? And I think that's fun.
I want to take a moment to say thank you to, well, first of all, you for being here. I appreciate you spending your time and giving us your talent and just helping us to love on people. You do that so well. But I also want to thank my team because, you know, this all started over a week ago with us decorating the office because we wanted to be really nice when everybody arrived. And so they have that good feeling that you're talking about. And then yesterday we went down to Costco to pick up the pies. And we had both of our moving trucks there, and Nogi and Robert and I went down in the trucks. Costco, of course, is always wonderful. They take us all through and let us go to the bakery and say hello and thank you to the bakers that have worked so long hours. I just can't imagine. The manager who was there said he'd been there since 4 a.m. putting labels on our pies. So anyway, just, you know, team effort for sure. And then we get back to the office with the 2 moving trucks, and the entire team is here, and we literally do. I'm going to call it let's call it a live human being assembly line, because we literally stand from the truck all the way into whatever room we're putting those pies in, and we pass the pies like, you know, 3 at a time until we get all the pies into each of the conference rooms. So we literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms that were full of pies. And so after they unloaded the back end, then they brought the next moving truck up to unload the front end, you know, more. I mean, it was just great. And then today I get here, and some of my team members have already gotten here early. By the way, I want to thank the church right down the road that always lets us park our moving trucks and all of our vehicles there, so we have plenty of room for our clients. But Nogi has set up the music and all these lights. You probably see them going off in the background. Nogi set up all the lights, which I didn't know he was going to do, so just that little extra. And the team's been here all day, just, you know, it's just been lovely to have this time together, and it's just a big event. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of work, but at the same time, it is a lot. Everybody's having a blast. I mean, I just talked to Scott Thompson, who was just joined us recently, and he just said it just blew him away, right? And he said the big thing that blew him away was that you know, like somebody like Muriel, who's been here 20 years, can remember every comment.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Andrew came on and said, he was grateful because he has had over 500 clients since he's been here, and he recognizes them all.
I know. And they love him.
I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And then
we're so blessed.
And
We're
then
so blessed.
Steve Kruger said this was his 10th high day. 10th high day. Yes. I mean, so it's really kind of cool to watch everybody come in and watch the smiles. I know a lot of people have a long day, but you know what? There's happiness.
Yeah, and there's people that have come in, their kids are out in the car because they just got picked up from school and they're rushing in to get the pie, and it's a fun day. I appreciate you being here.
Sure. Well, we got something here. This is Catherine Mary Truesdale.
Oh, hey, Catherine.
Packed house at LC office. I know it, and see, we can't really hear you, Jay. Lots of chatter. Okay, thanks, Catherine.
Well, turn it up.
I guess I got to turn it up. Last thing in the world is all of a sudden people want to go, we can't hear you, and that's crazy that you can't hear me.
I know.
I mean,
you've got a nice voice. I'm
loud, so I can't believe that you can't hear me. But Catherine, thanks for that. I'm turned up about max right here.
All right, thank you, Catherine, and happy Thanksgiving to you. We got a little picture opportunity going on over here. Everybody is. It's fun.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot of ambient noise, so it's probably a little tough. But
there's a lot of noise in here.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's music, there's talking, there's chatter, so there's a lot of here as well. But you know what? We've got a lot of people who have been watching this live. I'm going to go over the camera too, because we've got pies on so they can see the pies and the people. There's some pies. People are getting come in and get some pies here. And this is the first time we've ever done this.
Yeah, we've never done live podcasting during Pi Day.
Yeah, never done it.
So, everybody sees our posts on Facebook, and now they get to see what it's really like.
It is. And so we do that. And they get to meet, I think it's been fun for them. I hope they have, please let us know. But it's been fun for me to interview past clients and the different clients. And also, is it Shepherd's House?
Shepherd's Table.
Shepherd's Table.
Yeah.
That was really cool because the head chef and Tana.
Mike.
Yeah. What cool is that?
Isn't that great?
I mean, they said they served 175 a day.
1 year, and it's been a lot of years. I'm kind of embarrassed. I went down and helped serve food. I mean, it's quite an experience to be able to give back like that. And Joelle Fitz, who's been on the team for a while, she reached out to me and said this was a really good friend, and she wondered if we had any extra pies. I'm like, I'll just buy some extra pies. So it was great to be able to do that. I'm sure we'll do it every year. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go get someone else for you to talk to. How about that?
That's great.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right, that was Linda Craft. And by the way, hopefully my microphone is now turned up and you can hear me. Somebody let me know that you can hear me okay now, since I turned myself way up and actually turned way up. And, oh, here she comes. Here she comes. She's coming around the table. Here she comes. There she is.
I don't need my glasses, do I? Because I'm talking, I'm not looking.
Well, I mean, the camera is right there.
Hey.
Hi. Yeah. Hi, everybody. This is Kim Cup.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to do that again. If you could all see what was going on the other side of this camera here. Oh my gosh.
So how many of these is this for you?
Oh gosh. Let's see. So this will be 11 pilots. Yes. Right.
So you've done almost all of those.
Yes, and every year we try and tweak it to make it better. Because there's something that we notice every year that we can change.
What is your favorite part of this?
Seeing my past clients. Just the stories that I hear from my clients and how things are going, what their what upgrades they've done, things they like, things they dislike. It's always, I remember a house when I go and see it showing it, and a lot of the houses that I've sold, 2011, which is, I saw a client who I hadn't seen it since 2011. And they come in, and I remember their house exactly the way it was when they purchased it.
Right.
And then they showed me the walls they've torn down, the bathrooms they've renovated, the kitchen they've renovated, all the trees they've taken down. So over the years of selling hundreds of homes, I see different people every year. Because everybody changes plans for Thanksgiving. Not everybody does exactly the same thing every year. Some people stay in town and they can get the pies. Some people go out of town and they can't take the pies with them. So seeing different people from year to year is really fun.
It is fun. I've told everybody that one thing about this day is the world can be miserable out there, but when you walk through the doors, this place is so happy.
Exactly. We want to put a smile on people's faces and it brightens their day.
I mean, speaking of which, there's a client in here. Here she comes.
You're welcome. Come on over. We're on a podcast right now. So come on over. Oh, no, come on over.
Come on in.
Yes. Yeah, the camera is on. You don't want to be on the camera? Oh my goodness.
I don't know what you think of her. She did, but she was welcome to do it. Listen, I have a face for radio, and I'm still alive on camera. So,
well, she did a great job. There was so much to do. Get mom and dad's house ready.
Thank you. You know what we're going to do? We're going to swing this around. And can I swing this, Jay?
Or you can swing it the other way.
Go this way? Oh, here we go. Here we go. You don't have to be on camera. We can just chat.
So, introduce yourself. What's your name?
I'm Robin. And I'm Robin. I'm from Raleigh. And he helped me sell my mom and dad's house. And it was a lot. After they were married for 55 years, and there was a lot of stuff to go through, and she helped us find, helped us find a consignment company to help sell and go through stuff, and then renovations. Helped us find people for the renovations, and it just turned out beautiful. And the renovations were just turnkey. It was just like they came in and did everything.
That's awesome.
The same person, so there wasn't a lot of coordination to do.
Right.
And so she knew who to call for everything, and so it just made it.
It made your life easier.
It made my life easier. I didn't have an electrician and a painter and a carpenter and a man, and it was just so easy.
That's awesome.
And she kept track of everything and everybody.
Now, how long ago was this?
This was 3 years ago.
So you've had 3 pie days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We love them.
So you've had 3 pie days.
Yeah. And here's my mom.
How are you? Thank you.
Isn't that pretty?
So 3 pie days. Did you get an apple or pumpkin?
Actually, I think mom got apple and I got pumpkin.
Oh, so you got
actually. Yeah, because Linda Craft sold our house first, and then Kim Front sold.
Okay, so you got one of each. You got an apple and a
We got a little variety.
You gotta love that. There's nothing wrong with variety. That's fantastic.
Yeah. I said Linda sold our house like 10 or 11 years ago, and then you sold mom's house. So mom has a pie, and she has apple, and then I got pumpkin.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to eat it all? Is the question.
They're huge.
How much company do you have?
We have, let's see, mom, how many? 12 altogether.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. I'm not stressed over that.
There will be no pie. There will be no pie left.
And 5 children, so.
Oh no, there will be no pie left.
Pie for breakfast, pie for lunch.
Well, thank you so much for using us.
I love seeing your pictures.
Oh, good.
So we're here on the we are hundreds of Yes, it is. We'll get 2 pies next year. And then if you don't live in our area and are not going to be able to get by, we will give them to charity of your choice that's here locally in the area. You can tell us what it is and do that. We're also asking if you let us know, wherever you're watching, what temperature is it where you're at right now? What's the temperature there where you're at right now? So let us know. I know there's a lot of noise. And there's a lot of people really busy. It's a busy day here. Literally hundreds of people are coming through to get their lives today. It's an amazing day. So many smiles, so much happiness, a lot of joy all the way around. And just kind of watch some of as I get a drink of water here because I've been doing this for a few hours, and so a little before 5 o'clock, moving out the set. So we will continue to review the sights and sounds. Realtors to for us, and so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break. I will be right back, but I'll just listen to the sights and
Wow, you guys are tall, man. How you doing? What's going on, man? Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Oh my God, look at you.
How you doing? Doing good?
You gotta stop growing. Stop. This is Jennifer. Jennifer that used to work with us right here. Can you believe that? I remember one of these Fridays, we had a little caring case. Just had her. When is your birthday? Yeah. So she was so I did this. She was a little caring right there. People are like this. Absolutely. Tell Mom I said hi. Do you want to come up and see Brenda? Miss Brenda? Yeah, I think so. You want to come here for a moment? Thank you so much. Linda Craft. Anna and Adam. Wow. Jennifer's I was just telling her, I said, one of so 10 years ago, all she was born, remember, Jennifer brought her here in the area where she was sign over there. So she helped with the fighting. That's Brenda was.
The only thing is you gotta print your sheet.
I don't know if I can do anything.
There you go. There you go. All right, man. How are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. You too. Happy Thanksgiving. I know they've got so good. He's got quite a small. Yeah, together on here. I'm no good. Yes, I did. Yes.
I just took a break. So I'm about ready to go right there. All right. And we are back here live with the Craft Team Studios. Jay is over here again with you as we do a Pi Day here at 14th annual Pi Day at Linda Craft Team. I'm here live. Thanks for letting me have a little bit of break. I'm going to let you see some of the sights and sounds that are going on here. You can see the people are coming in, grabbing their pies. These pies are huge, by the way, they're enormous. And so we're having a really good time here at the Craft Team. Realtors, 14 years doing it. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring over a friend of the family here to have her talk about her experience. Here, real quick. You may want those. That's nobody can see that on camera, so it's like they can see you now because that's on the camera. There you go. There it is. There's Kia getting her glasses. It's camera 2. She's doing camera 2. No, it's pretty special to see everybody kind of come through the door. You've met most. I think the whole team that's here right now pretty much met. It's been pretty awesome. We're going to be going here too, just a little before 5, and we're coming in here. I'm going to bring in Nogi Burrow, who is a buyer's specialist. Wait, he's going to be in just a second. Back in. You haven't met Nogi. I don't think we've talked to Nogi today. But Nogi is a buyer's specialist in the Craft Team Realtors, so we'll be bringing him here, and we're also going to be bringing in some other guests here today. Here he comes, Nogi Burrow. Hi, Nugs. How are you, man?
All right.
All right, let's go to camera 1 so you can see yourself there. Here comes camera 1. There we go. You're right there, Nugs.
Oh, hello, America.
So, Nogi, you're now a buyer's specialist.
That's right. That's right. I was formerly a closing manager. I also did a little bit of the marketing here. Actually, still doing some of the marketing, and now I'm a real estate specialist. So I'm trying the other side of the equation.
So have you been here for 14 years?
I have been here. This is my 10th year here at Linda Craft Team, which is amazing.
So you and Steve Kruger came on the same time because he said this was his time.
No, I actually came on before Steve Kruger. All right. There's only 2 people that precede me here. That's Brenda and me. I'm number 3. Number 3, guys.
Okay. All right. See you number 3. So what makes this day so special in this team?
Well, it's that one time of the year where we can connect with all of our past clients, not just our past clients, our personal past clients, but the past clients of the team. Over the last 10 years, a lot of these clients I actually worked with personally when I was their closing manager. So I know a lot of the people. I remember their names. I see their postcard. I'm like, hey, I remember how's things over on your street. And they're like, hey, you remember who I am? So it's a special thing for me to be able to just sit here and be part of giving back to the clients in the community that has helped us prosper so much. And we like Linda says, we love to love on our clientele. So yeah, that's what makes it so special.
Everybody said that this has just been a really cool day because people come in here, they can leave their problems outside, and
right.
It's just nothing but smiles and happiness.
That's right. That's right.
I want to say that this is the happiest place on earth.
Very true.
I think today.
Very true. Very true. The atmosphere here is very festive. We're here till 6 o'clock. Everybody try to get in. If you got your pie ordered, try to get in here as soon as you can. And, we'd love to see everybody to come out.
That's awesome. You know what? you know, it's great to have you here on the show. You've been on the show before.
I've been on the show before,
But this has been fun.
and you know what? I got to tell you, the pleasure's all mine. The pleasure's all mine. Whenever I have the opportunity to be interviewed by this titan, not only in physical presence, but in life, you know, like you, it's always a pleasure, sir. So,
Thanks, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
you got it.
That's awesome. No deal on Burrow. He's buyer special for Linda Craft Team Realtors. Gary's been with us 10 years. He's been 10 years. You want to come on? Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Get in here, fellas. You know, I'm kind of jealous because I want to wear my collar.
Where's your hat?
Well, Linda and I wear it.
Wait, is this video? Because my mom always said I had a face for
We're
radio.
mine too.
Yeah.
So we're both
Oh,
live.
there you go.
Yeah, we're both live, but we can switch over to the other camera. So we can switch over to the camera too.
There you go.
But for right now, we're not going to switch. So introduce yourself to everybody out there in the world.
I am Alex Moore.
And Alex, how long have you been working with Linda Craft Team?
Oh, I've known Linda sold my house back in 2011. So she sold my house first back in 2011. So yeah, I've been a friend of the company for a long time.
So you've been doing 11 pie days.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Linda's the OG. She's the one that started. Because I see on Facebook now all the other realtors are doing pie day, but Linda's the OG of pie days.
Yeah, here are all these.
Yeah.
She started pie days. I know you've been here in capacities before, and you've seen this. What's so special about this day? Because you've been doing this for so long. So
yeah, I mean, I think this day is just a day of Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving for all the blessings that we have, and Linda certainly gives thanks for the clients, you know, both current and past, you know, because it's a big undertaking. How many pies do they do this year?
Okay, so we can't give out that number. And let me tell you why.
All right, is there a raffle?
So here's the thing. The person closest to the number of pies gets 2 pies next year, whether you're a client or not.
Okay.
And if you don't live here and you guess the correct number of pies, we will give them those 2 pies to a local charity.
There you go. So do I get a guess?
Yeah, if you want to guess.
999.
Okay, we're gonna put that.
999 is my guess.
That's the official. That's the official.
That's the official. Have you had anyone guess that yet?
No, that's
All right.
the first guess.
All right.
999 is
All
the
right.
official guess. So
there you go.
So let me ask you this about this day here as well. When you think about being thankful, you know, for yourself personally, what do you think?
I mean, I'm thankful first and foremost for the country we live in. I mean, this is the greatest country. I'm grateful for the city of Raleigh. You know, like I'm sure Linda would echo, the city of Raleigh has given me so much. And so being here, being associated with good people, good friends, it's always a good time of year to connect with those that are close to you and connect with people that mean a lot to you. So that's what I'm grateful for this year.
Well, I'm grateful for you, man.
I appreciate it.
Really
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks,
It's an honor.
It's great to have you on.
Thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving to
You as well.
Say hey to the little ones.
I will.
Thanks. Give them a kiss and a hug for me. It's Alex Moore, and Alex has been part of the Linda Craft family for 11 years. And, he actually worked here. Hey, we have 2 things. Tony Fink came on, and he made a challenge. We've got 2 challenges out there. One is tell us the temperature where you're watching this from. Like, what temperature is it where you're at? It's about 65 degrees here in Raleigh, and we'd like to know what you think. Second challenge is if you can guess the person closest to the number of pies, we will give you 2 free pies next year, whether you are a client or not. Let me kind of set the behind the scenes here on camera too, as people can see people getting the pies. Just to smile. That's the beautiful thing about what's going on right now. It's just so infectious to see the smiles of the folks. It's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. It's just hard to fathom just how joyous it is in this building. To this point, we've had hundreds of people come in. We've got a little more than coming in. Over the course of 2 hours, if people get off work, it'll get busy. It always gets much busier as people get off work. So it's pretty amazing. It's the door. It's it's 14 years we've been doing this. It's absolutely fabulous to do it. I'm going to cut off one of the mics so that you can hear and this is a fun day for sure. I got another text coming in. It says here, iconic, incredible, inspiring event. Congrats, LCT. That's the Martin Mortgage Group. That's Mike Martin over there. And Mike is a great lender, as all the lenders we work with are. Thanks, Mike, for chiming in, saying the kind words. It is an epic day for sure. It's iconic. It is incredible. It's inspiring. It is amazing event. It's just so much fun. I actually just can't tell you how much fun it is to do this event and to be part of this event. And I want to just thank all of you who are out there right now watching, paying attention. I appreciate you doing that. It's so it's humbling to say the least to have all of you being here with me over the course of these 2 hours watching the show, watching what's happening here. I'm going to put us on the cameras here. So that you can see me and you can also see what's going on in the room. This is a fun event. 14 years we've been giving out pies. These pies are huge. You can see them going by. I mean, they're enormous pies. And you can see in the background, perhaps I'll go over the camera too. You can see just the pies over here are being loaded in, and as more people are coming in, people are giving their toys. People are getting more toys because we're doing a toy drive too. This is an 9th annual toy drive. These toys are for kids who are in hospitals who may not have a Christmas. And so this is more than just giving people pie. We're also asking for new toys to give to these children who don't have, and that's what we can be thankful for, that we can give back to those children who don't have that opportunity. So it's an amazing day. And just the smiles, again, I just can't tell you, watching the smiles, watching the happy people, it's just amazing to watch as people come to the pies and their smiles. It's amazing. It's infectious. Listen, this has been an amazing day for sure, and so we're having a fantastic day here at Linda Craft Team Studios, here at Linda Craft Team office here at 73 Forks Road here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Listen, I also have to say this. You know what? I guess sometimes you didn't let me just say this too. If you have a real estate question, please feel free to ask a real estate question. We've got professionals here. We're happy to answer your real estate questions. We'd love to help you too. If you're looking, this, by the way, this is a great time to buy. Just let me know, this is a great time to buy a house or sell a house. And so feel free to ask your questions. And as people come in through the door, it's an amazing day for sure. We're going to be talking to some other guests who are coming up shortly, and we're going to be talking to some folks who are bringing the pies. We've got, as things start to pick up again here, we're looking at a couple hours. I'm going to be with us for about another hour, and then after that, we're just going to let this go and play and get to watch the studio. I'll let you go. Listen, we've got a couple challenges out there. One challenge is tell us what the temperature is for wherever you're watching us live. And then the second is guess the number of pies we're giving out today. I can tell you this, there have been hints all over the place. I can tell you there's more than 500. I can tell you there's less than 1,000. But how many pies? The person closest to the number of pies, they will get 2 pies next year, right? And whether you're a client right now or not, we will give you 2 pies next year. And if you are not local and you guess the correct or closest to the correct number, we will donate those 2 pies to a local charity of your choice. You choose it, we will give it to you. So get your guess in. You can just get your guess in, and we'd be happy to. Happy to do that for you and guess the pies. this has been a fun event. This is one I look forward to. Honestly, there is no place of greater happiness than being here today. I just can't tell you watching people hug, watching people hug each other, the smiles, the joy. It's amazing just how happy things are here. You know, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is the world that we're supposed to live in. This is the world that we're supposed to be and you get to show that place where people walk through the door and everything is left behind, and they get to, you know, they get to have a smile on their face. And it's really beautiful. It's really quite amazing. We're here live, by the way, for the next hour or so, and we're doing the show as we get ready to interview others as they come in. And so just enjoy the sights and sounds. I'll try to shut up for a little bit and let you hear what's going on.
Signing you in.
Come on in here.
You are awesome.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
We are live.
Okay.
You're on camera.
Yes, I am.
You're on camera, darling. There you are. There you are. You're right there. There you are.
I do see it. Oh, there's the camera.
So, how many years have you been in pot?
At least 8.
At least 8.
Yes.
So 8. So you've been 14, so you've done more than half of it.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because there's been 14 holidays. What do you think makes this so special?
I think, first of all, that she gives back to her clients, but she also gives back to the community. But she also takes them to the fire departments and the Habitat. What's the other?
Other charities. I mean, like homeless shelters. I think she did well to Shepherd's Table this year.
Where her mother was.
Yeah, hospice. Hospice. Yeah.
Hospice.
Wait, by the way, we should introduce you. Who are you? Anyway,
I'm Sonia Wagner.
Okay, so and Sonia has been a friend of ours for 20 plus years.
1990.
Yeah, so it was BL, so before that.
That's right.
Before I met Linda.
That's right.
So you know Linda longer than I know.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I've been
Y'all been married how long?
24 years. We've been married 25 years now.
Aw, congratulations.
Yeah, so that's fun. So I know that you've been here and you've done Pi Day. You've actually been involved in Pi Day.
I've been involved in Pi Day.
Right?
I used to work for them.
Right, you did, right? Years ago. And what was fun when you recall Pi Day when you were here? What was the fun thing for you about Pi Day when you were here?
Seeing people come in that you haven't seen in a long time that you've helped buy a house. That's really neat when you see people come in. I've even sold some of the commercial real estate.
Right, okay. But you do commercial, right?
I do commercial.
For who? You can say
Wagner
it.
Realty.
Okay, Wagner Realty, right? So
Wagner Commercial.
Yeah, Wagner Commercial Realty. You can give a plug. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Wagner Commercial.
Right, yeah. So I mean, is it Sonia at the email address that they can get?
Sonia at WagnerCommercialRE.com.
Okay, Sonia at WagnerCommercialRE for real estate.com. Okay, and they can contact the commercial.
Yes, they can. Please do.
Yeah, right. That's pretty awesome. And it is. So what do you think of it?
I am thankful for just the Lord blessing me as much as He has with many things, and more than anything, just friends and my mother that's been here 85 years now, and spending another Thanksgiving with her. She just turned 85 on Halloween.
That's wow, awesome. That's fantastic. We look great, as always. You look fantastic. Thank you so much. It's great to happy Thanksgiving to you. Right,
I know, so
Love
Love you.
you too. Thanks, Sonia.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. All right. That's Sonia Wagner. Sonia at WagnerCommercialArtWork.com. I'm sorry? It's on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all live. Yeah. Yeah, all live. We're on live all over. You can watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on Facebook, Twitter, let's see, Twitch. Gosh, we are all over live, and then of course we're recording this as well, so that people get a flavor of what we do here on Pi Day. Here at Linda Craft Team Realtors. I'm going to give you the other sights and sounds. You can see people in the background as they're coming through the door. I've been doing this now. I've been doing this now all day, and it's been just a blast. It's so much fun. It's crazy because you don't think about some of the little things that you're grateful for. I'm just grateful to be in a place where there's just a lot of happiness. Where there's just a ton of joy and happiness, and it's really, really awesome to be part of that. And so it's tremendous. It's really great. I'm just telling you, it's really, really, really fun to be part of it. And it's a lot of fun today. I'm going to try to get one of our vendors over here. I'm trying to get over here. Chris Coy. Come on in, Chris. Come on in. What's going on over here? Yeah, we're live. You are? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, there's the camera. We're live. We're doing a 2-camera shot. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Yeah. Chris Coy. So, Chris, introduce yourself to the world.
I'm Christopher Coy. I'm a town manager over there.
Okay. And now you've been a part of this Pi Day how many years now? 4 years with you. So 4 years out of 14, right? It's been going 14 years. Right? It's a long time. It's a long time. That's true. It's an institution. Right? It's a pretty special day. I mean, you've been in and out all day here watching this all day. And first of all, thank you. No problem. Thank you for supporting us. What do you think makes this day so special?
Love and gratitude. It's not about business today, honestly. The people are coming in and they're sharing their holiday stories. You can see the excitement of what they're going to do with their families over the next couple of days. And it's kind of honestly a nice break from mortgage and other stuff. It's just people thinking about why they work so hard and bringing love and gratitude back to their time. That's what I really like.
Well, it's a happy place, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, isn't it cool when people will be outside the door, right? And they may have like a little frown on their face, but as soon as they walk in the door, it's an immediate smile.
It is. It reminds me of like watching Elf when they're the Wonderland. You know, Santa's coming. I know it. Right, when you walk in here, how can you not get excited?
Right. It's just so. It's so cool to watch the transition of people as they come in through the door.
It is,
and they're smiling and there's hugs.
And it's funny to say it because the people that look like it's their first time are turning a bit skeptical, like they're going to get sold something, and they realize no, they're just getting a pie and a hug, and it's for us. And the people that are coming back, they know that. And, you know what I'm saying? It's just a good feeling of love and gratitude.
It's pretty awesome.
It is.
I mean, in a place, in a world where we live in, so much vitriol, so many negative things out there, it's just neat to be in a place where it's just happy.
Yeah. And that is exactly it. And that's the feeling I have right now. We're kind of enjoying it.
Yeah, right. I mean, just I've been switching back and forth with the cameras here so that people can see the other people on the flip over camera too. Right now, but here's the thing: is that as people come in,
It is. It is. It's a fun time.
And even if you're not, I don't know that I'm saying anything special for it. I'm not, because I've been meeting people about stuff.
It sounds silly, and I didn't expect this when I came over here, but it's the holiday spirit. It's really what's just the Christmas spirit that love and gratitude is emanating through, and people are getting away from that hate and all that other stuff that's filling most of our days, I guess, and getting to focus on what's actually important.
What's really important.
That's exactly right.
So let me ask you this, Chris. What are you thankful for?
About?
What are you thankful for?
Oh, what am I thankful for? Yeah. I'm thankful for a lot of things. First and foremost, I'm thankful for waking up this morning, my arms and legs working, and all the opportunity that comes with that. And then the thankfulness from there is I've got a wonderful family and people around me that get love and gratitude and give it back. And I'm so thankful that myself, my family, and those around us are also in that same mindset. And it's just a good feeling. Just over the last couple of years, I don't know if it's, as we get older, we find not everybody stays in that space, or it just life gets hard for people, and it's not a lot of fun for them.
Cynicism, right?
Absolutely, and a lot of negativity out there. And people just, I guess it's just really the easy to steamroll that. With that being said, being around people that have that gratitude and love, your day just goes easy. There's no drama. Like the easiest way to say it, that helps cut out the drama, and then the days are good. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. You probably heard some clapping in the background. I think this guy works for the Kentucky team.
I think he does.
I think he does. I can't remember his name. But I think they all clapped for him as soon as he walked in the door. No, folks, it's not a hockey player. But he works for the audio visual.
It's close to the ticket access.
Yeah. If you want tickets, this is the guy you really want to know for sure. Chris, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate everything that you've done for us. I can't say thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Thank you so much. That was Chris Coy. Another great one. Absolutely fantastic. So, here at Linda Craft Team Studios. It's we're into, I don't know which hour it is that we're into, but we've been in this for a few hours. I want to thank everybody who's been watching us off and on live. Man, I really appreciate it so much. And staying with us and hanging with us and giving us a love and a like. We appreciate that. I also want to make sure that you know about the two challenges. One is, we just asking people, what temperature is it where you're at? Type that in. And then secondly, guess how many pies the person closest to the number will in fact get 2 pies next year. And here's the thing, whether you are flying cars or not, you get those 2 pies next year. And if you're not local, what we will do is we will give those 2 pies to a local charity of your choice around the area. So get your guesses in, right? Feel free to guess. How many pies we're giving out today, here just 2 days before Thanksgiving? Really, it's pretty close to a day and a half, I think, now. Tomorrow, so we're running into that time. We've been on now for 2 hours, and just a beautiful day. It's been an amazing day all the way around, talking with some of the people, getting to see their joy and their life. It's been amazing. It's incredible day. And I hope you watch. I'm going to turn this over to the second camera so you can see people coming in. Here at Linda Craft Team, you can see people, there's another smiles. As another person comes in, they got the card, and they're dropping it off, and they're getting their pie, and they get a cupcake, an apple pie. And we have a dog. Oh my gosh, it's Bo. This is Bo. You can see Bo in the camera. Bo's there. He's all excited. Bo's excited. Here, that's Attorney Beth Owen's dog, Bo, who's a friend of the family. And it's just really awesome to see. And Bo, by the way, Bo loves pie. Matter of fact, Bo loves everything. It doesn't matter whether he has boba or eat it. I can just tell everything about him. He actually ate a pizza crust, frozen pizza crust, off the counter. I left the room for literally no more than 10 seconds to come back, and my pizza crust is gone from the counter. And not only is it gone from the counter, it's gone. He had consumed it in like just a few seconds. And so Bo's a fun dog, and get the chance to take care of him. So you know what? Nothing has since holidays and having a beautiful animal. So, a lot of attention, for sure. Former personal trainer. Absolutely the best person for someone Steve Austin is here. Hi Dennis, good to see you. Beth, hi. And so we're kind of watching all this happen. It's kind of really cool to see. As I said before, it is amazing to see people the smiles and it's amazing to watch as they're seeing that here. So much fun. 14th annual Pride Day. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of every method that we're it's absolutely just a happy fall. Hey, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. J. Izzo.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Well, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
So introduce yourself to the world.
To the world, I am Dennis Sindrick, and I am Linda Craft's personal trainer for many years.
It's been a long time.
A long time.
You started with me back in 1988.
Yes. So it's been a long time.
That's
do the math. I don't know.
24
There
years.
it is. There it is.
24 years.
It's a long time.
Started training me 24 years.
Yes. So I've been a part of the family for a long time and enjoy every ride. It's been great.
So
you guys are
how many days have you had? Because we've been 14 years. So this is 14 years.
I've been here for everyone.
So you've been here 14 years.
14 pie days.
What is the at the Sindrick household? What is the pie choice?
The this year it changes.
Oh, it does.
This year. So I got I took the research information this morning and through today, and it was the popular choice was apple this year.
Was apple this year?
It was apple this year because last year was pumpkin. So you just got to keep switching it. They keep it honest. They're like, listen, let's do apple. Last year we did pumpkin. I'm like, all right, we'll do the apple.
Okay, so I would ask a question because I know that apple pie is not on the regular diet, right?
Yes, definitely not.
Because it is fat free. Today it is.
Today it is.
It's full of fat, but it's free.
Yes,
That's
very free today.
right, it's fat free.
Very free.
Full of fat, free.
Yes.
So, what is your best way to eat that piece of
So I change it up. I like variety when I do it. I'm a man of routine in so many other ways. Right? But there's those moments that you have, and this holiday for me is I keep it fresh. So what I'll do is I'm thinking this year I'm gonna go with a cold keep it chilled, right? And then I'm gonna go ahead and involve myself. I'm going way out there on this one. I'm gonna do some vanilla ice cream, real deal, on top. And just let it sort of soak down in, let the ice cream just melt just a titch enough to give it a little bit of sauciness. It's a technical term. It is. Sauciness is that term that we all enjoy.
Yes, we all know
and we all know it.
We do. We all know it.
So I'm going to allow that ice cream to just come over the edge a little bit, and I'm just going to dig on it and just enjoy everything.
When you think about you have this time
I think for me, it comes down to the family that you have and the friends that you create. And for me, it's always about holding on to the foundations and the pillars of what you have. And the family, there's nothing more true to that. So I'm always very thankful for those and the health and wellness of my family. For the job that I've had, the career that I've created, I'm always very thankful for that too as well. But also for the friends, for friends of the family we get to choose. You know what I mean? And sometimes friends can be more impactful than your family in so many ways on a day-to-day basis. So all of that company together, I'm blessed to have the opportunities that I have, the family and friends that I've gotten, the connections that I made all these years. And this is without a doubt my favorite holiday of all year, because it is still what it's about. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not commercialized. It's not about other things that other holidays present for us. It's the true meaning of what it is. And it still holds that today, which I appreciate.
So, are you still taking clients?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you an opportunity.
Referral clients.
Yeah.
I'm referring right now. That's it. I'm getting it.
I'm going to ask you to tell people how they can get a hold of you if they want to get a personal
Yes, absolutely. So you can go ahead and reach out to D Cindric. It's DCINDRIC. It's Dennis Cindric. D Cindric at O2fitnessclubs.com. So it's D Cindric at O2fitnessclubs.com. I'm on there checking it all the time, so I'll get back to you. Not just with client requests, but questions. I'm a great resource for information in the world of health and wellness all the way around. So if you got a popular question or you got something you just want to know and find out that you can't trust Google all the time, you want to come to a real resource of information. I've been in this industry 26 years, so I've compiled a lot of information about human kinetics, nutrition, fuel for performance, and everything else. At O2fitnessclubs.com.
And by the way, how is it possible that for the 24 years that you've been
Yeah, wait for it. Here it comes.
that you still never had?
Yes, there it is. If there's a guy in this world that can make you feel good about yourself each and every day, it's Jay Izzo.
How is it possible, man?
It's
I'm like, I got to color my hair every like 3 weeks. I mean, if you're investing in just for men, my hair color is like every 7 to 10 days. I'm like, how is it that you stay so young? You've not changed the 24 years.
I mean, look at the hair right now.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You've never lost it. I've had to have more. Twice.
There's the two ends of the spectrum.
There it is. Hey, man, listen, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Yeah, absolutely. Always. My word. Happy Thanksgiving.
Personal trainer.
On the spot, not really like.
All right, comes our next guest. Here she is.
I'm really Happy Thanksgiving,
Hi.
Jay Izzo.
How are you?
Wow, look at you.
How are you?
I'm doing great. It's Pie Day.
It is Pie
At
Day.
Linda Craft Team Realtors. Look at all these happy people. My dog's here just leaping like a leopard. He's so
We
excited.
got to see it on camera too. We got 2 cameras this time, so I can flip this over so you can see. So we got the second camera, and Bo is in the.
Love it.
He actually had film.
We're probably going to have record numbers coming out at Linda Craft Team.
I'm sure we're gonna have record.
Both sides.
He's huge. He's huge. I love it. It's pretty awesome. So this is 14 years of Pie Day.
And I finally got invited. We won't tell them.
We won't tell Linda Craft that.
No, we won't tell them.
We won't tell you that. So having you come in here, what's your first impression?
Just lots of warmth and love, festivity, genuineness, authenticity. It's the season for friendship, fellowship, giving. Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool, right? Because it's so interesting to see people to the door. Maybe they got a family that as soon as they walk through the door, it's smiles and hugs.
And they get to receive a calorie-free. You don't gain weight with these things.
You don't gain weight.
You just don't. That's the Linda Craft promise.
We call them
That's what they are. Free pies, no calories.
well, no, this is how we do it. They do have fat, but they're free. So, that's the thing. They are legitimately fat-free. 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 Are you getting the pie?
I am not going to get a pie. No, I'm letting other people have the pies. If there's a leftover, maybe.
If you were to choose a pie between pumpkin and apple,
You gotta warm up some apple pie. That's vanilla ice cream right on top. And if you could have a little swirl of caramel to drizzle over top, you might be Thanksgiving dessert.
these are really good pies too.
But pumpkin's good too. I would take the pumpkin if I had to, but I'm an apple pie. Good old Southern girl.
Okay, so gotta ask you. Because you have asked everybody. So what do you think?
I'm thankful for friendship, the ability to walk around, experience life, great weather, just the love and warmth that we have in our community.
So, by the way, you can introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Beth Bowen.
And she owns Bowen Law.
Bowen Law Firm. I'm a real estate lawyer and estate planning, administration lawyer. Best way to get a hold of me is to Google Beth Bowen, Cary, North Carolina. I'll show up there. You can always call me 919-859-3224.
Say that.
919-859-3224.
And what plans do you have for Thanksgiving?
Oh, my kids are coming home from college. Do some laundry. Super excited about laundry. When the kids go away and you don't get to do laundry, you get a little sad. When you see those bags coming in, it just makes you really happy.
Makes you really happy.
So laundry and noise and food and great conversation and staying up late. It's good quality family.
And it's happy time, right?
Happy time. So we may have the first annual pickleball tournament.
Oh, wow.
Who knows? We'll get crazy.
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay Izzo. Thank y'all for being here. Linda Craft Team and loving on the community, the clients. Really great. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Beth Bowen. There, she does real estate and real estate training as well as state. Our time is pretty close to wrapping up. It's a little bit wild. And I want to thank everybody who has chimed in with us and has watched us. Two things. One is for let's start. And then secondly, and then secondly, try to guess the number of pies that we're giving out today. The person close to that. We'll get 2 pies next year, whether you're calling or not. And if you're not local to our area, we will give those pies to the local church. So make sure that you're covered. And also, we are doing annual toy drive this these are pies that these are toys. Ask for the new toys that will be given to children who are in hospital. To give those toys to them this is going to be fun. You can see it. It's tremendously fun here at Linda Craft Team. absolutely a blast. I've been standing here now for 3 hours. It's been a lot of fun for me just to watch the smiles and the joy. Just how everybody is just so happy to be here. It's amazing. Just giving up for those of you who are wondering, absolutely a fun day. Eating our pies all day till 6 o'clock. We're going to be live here for just maybe close to 30 minutes before we start going live. It's just an amazing fun day. I hope you're enjoying the joy that we're seeing. Just a flavor and a taste of just how joyous it is to be able to be back here in this way. It's really fabulous to see just the smile, see the we're having a great time. Seriously, it's just amazing. You're looking for a place this is the place to be today. I mean, there may be other things going on in the world, but I'm telling you, what's going on today is absolutely just getting their pies and eating smiles is amazing fun time today. Listen, if you have a real estate question, you want to make a comment or anything, please feel free wherever you're watching us from, write in the comments. We are happy to answer your real estate questions still. We have all the staff here to help you answer those questions. We'd love to answer those. So feel free to ask me questions here at Linda Craft Team Play Day. They get these huge apple work pumpkin pie, and you're seeing probably some pictures of the back. It's a lot of fun here today. It's absolutely with some folks too, as well where we don't have systems not that it's amazing that to see the happiness of the is just ask. Give us a like, give us a love. If you don't like, let us know that you're out there as you're watching what we're asking folks, what temperature is it in your area? of the country. We're happy to see that. And at the same time, we are also doing a little bit of a contest. The contest is this. Guess the total number of pies. The total number of pies that we are going to give away today. And the person closest to that number is going to be applying for us now. And if you don't live in the Raleigh area, you won't be able to deliver those pies. You can pick a local charity of your choice and we'll get those two pies. So please do that as well. This is, I can tell you, I was worried that being standing on my feet for nearly 3 hours was going to be a problem. Yes, I'm tired, but at the same time, it's just so much joy in it. It's just doing this, and I feel like I'm rambling and rambling. But the truth of the matter is, it's just really, really great to see you. I'm going to let you just, I'm going to turn off my microphone here maybe for a second and maybe, well, okay, I see there's more people that jumped on, so thanks for jumping on. Give us a like. The 14th annual Pie Day here at Linda Craft Team Realtors. We're giving away hundreds of pies, and for those people who are just tuning in, listen, we got 2 challenges. Let us know. Type in what's the temperature in your area, and then secondly, guess how many pies we're giving away. If you guess the number of pies, whether you're playing or not, we will give you pies next year. And if you're not in the local area, we will take those 2 pies and we will give them to the local charity here in Raleigh of your choice. We'd love to do that for you. So give us a like, give us a love, give us a laugh, give us a wow. We don't care if you want to do it on Facebook, but let us know that you're out there. It'd be great to hear from you and see you for sure. Hopefully you're enjoying the sights and sounds as much as I am, because this is absolutely phenomenal to just see the smiles, the faces, the faces. It's just tremendously, it's so much fun to see. So hopefully you're enjoying what we're enjoying here as well. Because this is an absolute joy for us, and a blast. So hopefully you're having the same experience that I'm having here for sure. It's been absolutely great to see everybody here. You can watch us on Facebook. You can watch us on LinkedIn live. You can watch us on so many different ways. Here, you can watch us. I'm seeing so many people on Facebook logging in and seeing what we're doing here. It's just been so much fun here. All day long. It's just been a blast. And so I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are, for sure, because it's just so much fun to do. And by the way, I would also like to say to you, happy Thanksgiving. I had said that to you before, and I would like to wish you all you be safe. I know that one of the things about this time of year is that there's a lot of traveling and there's a lot going on, and so make sure that you're safe wherever your travels are, and enjoy your friends, just enjoy it's that time of year that we get to enjoy each other, but sometimes we take for granted, and this is a time that we get to do that here this time of year. I'm going to take a break in just a second, but I'll let you embrace it. All right, we're back here live at the 14th annual Linda Craft Team High Day. It's High Day. You guys smile on everybody's face. We're having a really great time. I've really just enjoyed being here with all of you over the course of the last few hours. And it's just been so much fun for me, and hopefully it is for you too, to just see the world where there is, joy. With us today, it certainly is a lot of fun. We've been going now for about 2.5 hours, and we'll be wrapping it up quickly. But I want to just give a shout out to everybody who has joined us, who's commented, who has given us a like or a love. Thank you so much for doing that for us. Appreciate you doing that. You're being part of our family here today. It's been a lot of fun. It's just amazing. As more people are coming to get the pies before the day wraps up, and people are coming in, getting their pumpkin or apple pies. It's a lot of fun, and we really enjoy doing it. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's not good. Right here, right now, is everything hugs, smiles. I have to be honest with you. That's the goal that I and we just get better and better. And it's really amazing. I'm gonna do before we break up. So we're going to get ready to wrap up here.
Okay.
Because we've been doing this for almost 3 hours.
Wow.
I've been standing here for almost 3 hours. And I've had a great time. I really have. It's been, I'm a little sweaty. Because it's a little warm. I gotta tell you, didn't realize how much heat this tree puts out, but this tree can put out some heat.
You don't have a lot of room right here either.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to take up too much room.
No, it's all about the clients having room to get to their pies.
Again, I was reminded of people who can read this live and watch it. Smiles are just big. I was reading something here that Michael Martin had. He said, iconic, incredible, inspiring event.
Oh, Michael, thank you.
Congrats, LCT. So I thought that was just, I thought that's a beautiful sentiment of the day, right?
Yes, it is beautiful.
Right? This is one of those days. Chris was on. He was on. And he just said it's just great. The warmth and gratitude, the hugs. Right? I think, we're getting a little bit further away from the pandemic.
Oh, goodness. The year of the pandemic, we did drive-by pies. People would drive through, roll down their window, we all had our masks on, and a pie. It was very sad. It's nice to kind of be back to normal.
Kind of, right? Kind of.
It's very normal.
Yeah, close to normal, right? So, has there been moments throughout the day that you went, I said, this is the
My 89-year-old client that came walking through the door. That was really special. Just what a blessing. She and her husband relocated here. She was with IBM back when they were moving a lot of people in.
When it was called IBM?
Yeah, yes. And 2 boys. And they bought a house for me. She is still in that home. Her husband has passed away. The boys have grown up and got married and moved on. But just to see her little face is just lovely. She's a beautiful woman.
What do you think it does for the team? What does it do for the team this day? What do you think it does for them?
First of all, I think we all love each other, so we spend a real quality time together. But what we're doing today, this is the essence of who I want this team to be. We are showing up, being exactly who we want to be. And over there on our wall, we have our core values. And the acronym is STORIES, because we want everyone to have really good stories to tell about us. And today they're telling a lot of really good stories, right? And so we're living out our core values right now. And giving back to the community, loving on our clients, loving on each other. That's where I want to work. I want to work somewhere like that.
What do you think? In terms of what are some of the things you've heard from past clients that you've talked to today? What are some of the special things that they've said?
Well, I've heard repeatedly, thank you for all that you do. Had someone that was at our knife event. let me pull that one back in. Knife sharpening event. We did that last week, and he was just talking about how do you all think about all these things to do and give back? Right. And he had his knives for 20 years and never been sharpened, so he really needed us.
Right.
Maybe I need a new home to go with those knives. I think having the toy drive going along with the Thanksgiving, it gives people an opportunity.
A lot of toys.
That box, we have a few toys in the bottom of the box, and it is overflowing on the floor right now. And anyway, it's been a great day. I've enjoyed watching so many people come in and be excited about seeing their agent that represented them. Obviously, it's great when I see people that I worked with many years ago, but just seeing today, and I just heard a while ago, someone was taking a picture with Nogi, and she said she had bought 3 homes between her and her children, and how wonderful Nogi was, and she just loved him. I'm like, I know, I really love him too. So just watching the hugs and the appreciation, and it's definitely to be able to pull an event this size off and all day long. It definitely is a team effort.
Right.
It's been a beautiful day, and I appreciate you being here.
So we're going to
Thank you for supporting me.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. So, which is why I had you here, is to wrap this thing up. We're going to call it.
You going to sing?
No, we're not
Okay.
going to sing. No. We're
How are we going to wrap?
So, I think what I want you to do is wrap this up the way that Linda Craft would like to wrap up this live show. How would she, if she could wrap up the show, if she was the host, how would she wrap this up?
Oh my goodness, I'm not the host. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff that you do. How would I wrap it up? Happy Thanksgiving. Just, this is the one day that we pause all over the country just to be grateful and to give thanks. And sometimes we are with our families and it's a lovely, wonderful thing. And sometimes we're with our families and it's a really hard thing. I was talking to someone earlier today and she was telling me that her mom just went into hospice. And, one of the things that I do when I'm stressed is I inhale God and I exhale God, and it calms me. And I think in this season where we want everything to be joyful and full of gratitude and thanksgiving, the reality is sometimes we got to take some deep breaths. And for me, it works. I just inhale God, exhale love, and it just brings me back to center, which is really important.
That's a great way to wrap it up. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen, we are live here from Linda Craft Team Studios, 14th annual Pi Day. As we say to you, first of all, I want to say we are so grateful that you have a lot of choices. You chose to spend some time with us today. Thank you for doing that. And as I say to you all over the world, and that is ciao, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving.
Look at them all dressed up. I gotta take a picture.